Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Data here, and welcome back to our live franchise mode series here with the Arizona Coyotes, our fantasy draft franchise mode, moving into year number 3, 2025-26. If you're joining us after you've already gone live, as always, you can hop ahead to that 5-minute mark and we'll get started. But if you're joining us live here this evening on this rainy Monday, Friday, usually it's on Monday, but tonight we're on a Friday, this rainy Friday here in Montreal. Hope it's nice weather where you are. This is night number 3 of 4 consecutive evenings of live streams, and night number 3 of 6 out of 7 days with live streams, we'll say. As we're live Wednesday, Thursday, today, Friday, tomorrow, Saturday, off Sunday, then again on Monday, and it'll be Tuesday afternoon. So 6 live streams in 7 days at different times. Always be sure to check out the timing and details like that in the Discord server. We have the Dream Team headed into year number 3 here with the Coyotes. Mighty Joe, Jensi McKenzie, welcome to the stream. This is going to be the Coyotes. So it's season number 3. Mackenzie, welcome to the stream. Year number 3 is here on Friday. On August 12th, on Monday, we'll have the next episode of the Coyotes, but hopefully that'll be the playoff episode. But yeah, so we're live today on Friday, and we'll be live again on Monday. So 2 episodes in the next 3 days, right? So then 10, 11, 12. So technically 2 in 4 days. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Yeah, so 2 in 4 days. That would be what it is. So just take care of all my little things I would take care of on my end over here. As we get started in today's episode, we'll also give an update for all of the created players, as this series includes 26 created players from viewers like you who have won. What's the word I'm looking for? From the entries for the created players. Big dog, red boy. Hope you're enjoying vacation, buddy. For the created player draws and raffles that we've had from donations to the channel or from winning them for different reasons that we've given over the last few months, we have 26 created players in this fantasy draft franchise mode. And now entering number 3, we'll be getting a quick little update on those 26 players, where they are right now, who has the highest overalls, what kind of performances have we seen so far through 2 seasons, who is growing well, who's slacking behind. That's something we'll touch upon in the first few minutes here. King Turby, all rise for the king. Welcome, King Turby. Always an honor to have you in here. As we're live tonight with the Coyotes, we'll be live tomorrow with Starfleet, the 2035 playoffs with Starfleet, our expansion team, tomorrow on Saturday. Then Monday will be Coyotes again, and Tuesday will be Expos before I'm on a little vacation myself. There we go, year number 3 here. The king hath arrived. Yes, he hath. So it's quite the dream team. It was a big offseason last year. Money being spent in Arizona like never before, bringing in a huge fish in Mikko Rantanen in free agency. Well, technically we acquired his rights first. You've reclaimed the basement. Very good, King Turby. Rantanen signed to a 7-year deal at $13.25 million. The reigning Art Ross and Rocket Richard winner. 63 goals and 111 points with Ottawa the last couple of seasons. Goes to free agency. 2 rooms left to empty. Very good. Slowly but steadily. We have Matthews, Benson, and then rounding out the top 6, Bushnevich, Strome, and Kuzmenko. Teravainen, Kasper Mail on the 3rd, Denisenko, Eller, Roy on the 4th, with more spots to be determined throughout the preseason. As it's still going to be a little bit of a battle for a few spots to come. Last couple things here. Very good. Tweets got to go out. There we go. And I'll be done with a minute to spare. Very good. Oh no, I lost my message. I had copy-pasted my tweet and I missed it. I copied over my copy. Give me a second here. Let me see. And speaking, I put out a thank you tweet as well for the 8,000 subscribers that we just passed. Speaking of more to come, join in on tonight's Arizona Coyotes live stream on NHL 24 as we enter year number 3 with a dream team. With the dream team that we've built. There we go. Mark, almost done Vancouver playoffs and then the offseason right after. Perfect. Yeah, I uploaded a Vancouver episode earlier today. And then we'll have, now we're doing Coyotes here this evening, so a double franchise mode day. King Derby, how's the new laptop working for you? Very well, very, very well. We've passed the 5-minute mark. Welcome, Landon, as well. And Mighty Joe saying, Data, if you didn't know my franchise, we found a Ryan Hobbs prospect as a goaltender. Let's go. We love Hobbsy content here on the channel. So sorry that we passed 5 minutes, but I just wanted to answer King Derby's question. For example, what I did this morning was I edited the entire Canucks episode that was uploaded today. I edited it, exported it, and uploaded it in about, I want to say, about 2.5 hours. On my old computer from 2015, that would probably be like a 6+ hour job. I would not be able to do it the same day. I would have to do all the editing and the exporting the night before to upload it the next day. But now I can wake up in the morning, do it all in the morning, and have it uploaded by noon or 1 p.m. So it just goes to show the speed of the computer. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen, to kick off year number 3, 2025-26 with the Arizona Coyotes. It was quite the eventful offseason, as last year we saw the playoffs. That was one of the things we wanted to do with this team. We went 45-31-6. We lost in round 2, but now we're going to be moving into year 3 with expectations that move a little bit higher. So Zach Benson on the first line as the playmaker. He scored 14 points in 19 games since we acquired him last year from the Florida Panthers. Now he'll be playing top line minutes with Austin Matthews and Mikko Rantanen. No, you did not, Landon. We'll be getting into that in just a couple minutes. And Stevie Y's in here. Hi, everybody overseas. I was watching Canucks this late. I can see the notification about the stream. Just wanted to say hello. I will not stay too long, though. My little kids gotta take care of them in the morning. Absolutely. Yeah? Stevie, so glad you could drop by tonight. I know it's late over where you are. Thank you for dropping in to say hello. Steven, one of the bigger contributors in the comments over the last few months, and we really enjoy having you as a part of the community, my friend. Thank you very kindly. Leafs King, welcome aboard. So all that to say, Austin Matthews also in here, the captain of our team, 105-point season last year. And alongside him on the right is the big free agent fish in Mikko Rantanen. 96 overall. We signed him to a 7 by $13.25 million deal. Data 782 Hall of Fame nominee, I should say, as he hasn't been inducted just yet, with the Honolulu Huskies franchise back on NHL 20. Very happy to have him back. The reigning Art Ross and Rocket Richard winner, 63 goals and 111 points last year with Ottawa. We have him on the top line with a +5 here. On the second line, Pavel Buchnevich, who we acquired last year as well. 22 points in 19 games and a +16. In the playoffs, 5 assists in 10 games. So we need to see more from Buchnevich moving forward. He's on an 8 by 8.175. Dylan Strome and Andrei Kuzmenko also on the second line. Third line, Wu Mei, who's going to get her first full season in the NHL. Last year with Florida, in year 1 with Florida, 32 points with 20 goals in 24 games. In year 2, a healthy scratch. We pick her up. She scores 11 goals and 19 points in 19 games. In the playoffs, 5 goals, 8 points in 10 games. So 31 goals and 51 points in her 43-game career so far. Can't wait to see what she can do, and she would be a prime candidate to move into the top 6, maybe taking Kuzmenko's spot. We'll see what happens. She's playing alongside Marco Kasper on this third line, who's going to get his sophomore season underway. Yes, last year as an 81, 82, now an 84. On the left wing, Teravainen, we might need to trade him to free up the money. $5 million on the third line is a bit expensive, coming off of a 62-point season, though. So fingers crossed for Teravainen. On the fourth line, Denisenko, Eller, and Roy. Joshua Roy in his rookie season last year, 23 points in 82 games. We want to give him more ice time, though. We know that he can grow. I want to do as much as I can for him. Eller, he was here in year 1. We traded him away. Now he's back here in year 3. And he'll be in the fourth line role. And Grigory Denisenko, 16 points last year playing under, 16 points. Well, essentially 21 points in close to 100 games as a Coyote, playing under 8 minutes per night. It's too bad. It's a Rule 4 lines coach, but... On defense, it's Bowen Byram, now up to an 89 overall. Last season, 45 points and a +20, while also over 100 hits and over 100 hits and blocks. Phew. All these streams are getting into my brain here. The tongue's not able to keep up. Slim Shady, one of the created players, one of the ones that we have on this team as well. 55-point season last year. He'll be playing top pair. Second pair, Adam Boqvist and Simon Nemec. Third pair, Dmitry Kulikov, and free agent signing Tyler Myers. Between the pipes, it's 87 overall, Ville Husso, who we picked up last year and went 23-9-2 with us. In the playoffs, he was 4-1 with incredible numbers before getting injured. 941 save percentage and 1.92 goals against average. That's what really sunk us. And backing him up is 82 overall Marc-Andre Fleury. Scratches, 7th D is Andrew Peak, 13th forward is Jordan Martinook. And we got to find, is there a spot on this team for Jiri Kulich, or possibly even Connor Geekie or Jordan Zume? It's going to be tough to find these guys ice time because the top 9 is pretty locked. If Teravainen and Kuzmenko were to move in the near future, that would open up 2 top 9 spots, maybe one for Roy, one for Kulich. That's still not enough, really, right? Data, who do you think is going to be on the cover of NHL 25? I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Bedard, honestly. So there's a quick update on the team right now. Now, the moment you've been waiting for, the update on the created players in this series. There are 26 created players in this franchise mode for the 26 winners from our raffles or whatever else the contests have been for our fantasy hockey leagues, fantasy football leagues. No, it's just hockey for this last one. So with that, there's 26 created players. Only 25 can be watch listed, so Wu Mei didn't make the cut for the watch list, but we'll check in on her after. We already know who she is, really. Sorting by the teams, we're going to go through it now, one player at a time. I'm not going to give the whole life story on everybody and how they got won and who they were won by, but if we just start going through team by team, like the Ducks have 1, the Kings have 3, we'll do it that way, and if you want to see any specific details on a player, you just let me know. So starting off with Jacob Wyman, 86 overall, medium franchise over on the Anaheim Ducks. Through 2 years, 118 points, coming off of a 68-point season. A playmaker who had 8 goals and 60 assists. 96 passing there for the Ducks. Next up, Jason Nielsen, who made the incredible thumbnail. That was Palm. Palm made the incredible thumbnail. Always a huge thank you to Palm. Next up, Jason Nielsen. We had him for a time in this franchise mode. Wasn't working. We traded him away. Over in Boston, he has 12 points in 21 games. Through his career so far, 61 points in 129 games. Negative 30 for Mighty Joe's player, who's an 82 overall power forward, Jason Nielsen. Everyone's going to be needing a contract after this year as well. Everyone's on the last year of their ELC in this 3rd season. Next up, Curly Mac McGee, one of Hobbsy's created players, 81 overall, 6'6", two-way forward from Ireland. Yes, it's a Northern Ireland flag because there's no Ireland, but from the Republic of Ireland, Curly Mac McGee, 39 points in 82 games in his rookie season last year with Buffalo. High elite potential. Ron Burgundy next up, 86 overall, high elite two-way D. Moving into his 3rd season. Yeah, 42 points last year with Columbus, 72 through 164 games, negative 15 and 16 in his first couple of years. But Ron Burgundy does a lot of, blocks but not hits, I see. Blocks but not hits. Why is that exactly? Body checking 73, I guess that's why. All right, Ron Burgundy. Next up, Odo Quark. This was Vasi's created player. 82 overall, medium top 4, offensive defenseman, 6'6" over in Florida. 46 points last year, 105 through 2 seasons, negative 12 ice time. Playing almost 26 minutes per night is Odo Quark. Look at that. Sheesh, this shapeshifter. Next up, Randy Ho over in the LA Kings. So they're the first of 3 created players here in Los Angeles. Randy Ho, 87 overall. NHL player comparisons. Been so long since I've tuned in. So hi, Data. Hello. Thank you for joining. Glad you could do so, and thank you for saying hi. Burgundy's aggressiveness is 70. Oh, it's Alaska. That's, of course, player comparisons with the player comparison videos. Yes, Alaska will be getting to Cahill soon enough. Randy Ho, 87 overall with the high elite potential. The sniper with 5-star shooting over in Los Angeles. Had a 47 goal and 85 point season last year as a plus 48. 153 points through 164 games. Also in Los Angeles is Landon Johnston, 86 overall, medium elite power forward. He is coming off a 75-point season as a plus 45 as well. One of the best lines in hockey, the top line in Los Angeles is 147 points in his career so far through 2 seasons. Happy Gilmore, the other created player here in Los Angeles, the 5'10" enforcer defenseman with the 5-star physical. I can't see the numbers because the chat's blocking. Oh yeah, 99s across the board for the physical pretty much. So in his rookie season, 23 points and 228 penalty minutes. But last year, only 7 games in the NHL and 19 games in the OHL. So I'm not sure what happened there. But Happy Gilmore not getting a lot of ice time. Hopefully he does this season. Moving over to the New York Rangers, the reigning Calder Trophy winner, Doggy, 86 overall playmaker, medium elite potential, 54 assist season, 77 points in 90 games in his shorter career. Some players, not every player played in year number 1 in the NHL, so some will have the extra year on their entry-level contract. So there's Doggy, the reigning Calder Trophy winner. Next up, Slim Shady, of course, the player that we have here in Arizona, 85 overall, high elite offensive defenseman. 2 years, 50 plus points, 50 plus points each year, 105 through 164 as a negative 16. If Kings begin to playoff drought over the course of a few years, we could target him. Yes, we could. Next up, Steve Rogers, the player who has the most trade value in the entire NHL, actually. 20 years old, 91 overall, medium franchise. Steve Rogers, playmaker with 99 passing. With the Penguins, he scored 86 points last year. Back-to-back 86-point seasons. 172 in 164 through his 2 seasons in Pittsburgh so far. Playing alongside Dennis David, 87 overall, medium top 6 potential. Forget the potential, though. Look at the attributes. 98s and 99s for the shooting categories. And it was a 54-goal season. So through 161 games, he has 113 goals and 180 points over in Pittsburgh. David and Rogers, that duo, just feeding generations in Pittsburgh. They go from Lemieux and Jagger to Crosby and Malkin to David and Rogers. It's crazy. Next up, Bob Cobb. This was Dan's created player from Seinfeld, the Maestro. 81 overall, medium elite offensive defenseman in St. Louis. 22 and 24-point seasons. Not a ton for an offensive defenseman. And he's playing a lot of minutes, actually, so I'm not sure why he's not simulating super well offensively. 46 points in 153 games in his career so far. There you go. There, I beat you to it, Mighty Joe. Next up, there's Kaylor Cahill, the other offensive defenseman here in St. Louis. Rogers, the next Lemieux confirmed, 66 assists. Yeah, you're right. Kaylor Cahill has all 99s across the board for the shooting attributes. 22 goals and 33 points from the defenseman, who's playing 16-27 per night. So there's Kaylor Cahill over in St. Louis. Next up, Kirill Bang, Sean Avery's created player. High elite, 85 overall, another offensive defenseman. In San Jose, he's coming off of a 100 penalty minutes, 61-point season. 106 in 164 through 2 years for Kirill Bang. Love it. Sorry, next up. Next up is King Kristoff. All rise for the King. One of 4 players here in Toronto. Maple Leafs have a lot. So 87 overall, King Kristoff, another offensive defenseman. 6'6", His Royal Highness. Through 2 years in Toronto, 75 and 65-point seasons. He had 20 goals and 55 assists last year through a full 82 games. 140 points through 157 games. And playing over 25 minutes per night in his career. King Gotsoff, there he is. King Kristoff. Mila Ren, also here in Toronto, our good friend Mila Ren. 83 overall with medium potential at 20 years of age. Do we skip Seattle? No. Going alphabetically, it would be... wait. That's weird. Why are the Kraken after Toronto? The game doesn't know how to spell? What? Ridiculous. Oh, Mila Ren. And did he grow superstar abilities? Cool. I didn't know that, King Kristoff. I don't have an entire list or memorized superstar abilities or X factors, whatever you want to call them. But there you go. Mila Ren, yeah, 263 penalty minutes for Mila Ren. 41 goals and 65 points through 2 seasons with the Maple Leafs. Mila Ren, she gets angry out there, but she's not one to be trifled with. Data, I haven't watched the past while can I get a recap of what's happened so far in this entire series? Yeah, I can do that. I'm going to get... Yeah, okay, perfect. As soon as I'm done this, I'll do that for you, Alaska. Jeremy, welcome to the stream. Oh, they had 3 total, so there you go. So any player with more than 3 X factors, I think, would have grown some. Gotcha. All right, so Mila Ren, crazy numbers there. Hopefully you can also put up some more offensive output than just the penalty minutes. The ice time, yeah, it's the ice time. That's what's killing her. Next up, Tony Twist Jr., Lunchbox's player. 6'6", 82 overall, Tony Twist. Anthony Twist Jr. 33 points and 102 penalty minutes this past season. 277 penalty minutes through 164 games in 2 full seasons with the Maple Leafs. And that next up is Crazy's player, Big Mikey's player, actually, Massimo Adonna, 82 overall sniper, another one who's been a victim of ice time. 31 points this past season, but playing under 10 minutes per night in Toronto. So there you have it. Massimo Adonna. Next up, Trouble with Tribbles here in Vancouver. 82 overall center, medium elite grinder. This one was made for Slim, by Dice for Slim. Trouble with triples. What's he done through 2 seasons? 39 points, plus 23, 183 penalty minutes last season. Playing 20.5 minutes per night with the Canucks. Love to see it. Trouble with triples, the grinder. Data Sung. Now here we go with the Seattle Kraken. One of 4 players in Seattle. So 4 in Toronto, 4 in Seattle. Data Sung, my created player, 87 overall medium franchise. The two-way forward. The Android had a 77-point season last year. Grew some X factors as well, if I'm not wrong. Unless maybe the franchise ones had more. We played with... Did I miss that? He played with Abbotsford last year? Oh, sorry, it was the year before with Vancouver. Whoa, so only 39 points in Abbotsford? Whoa. Very odd. They'd assume back-to-back 70-plus point seasons. Love to see it from the Android. Alongside, there's Jaden Pittis here in Seattle as well. 55 goals and 76 points from the 86 overall sniper with 99 on the shooting accuracies. Jaden Pittis, a tank out there. Shoo. Taking a lot of shots as well. Alongside there is Jenna DeSora, my fiance's created player, 85 overall medium elite. A sniper as well who scored herself 29 goals and 71 points last season, a plus 25 for Lieutenant DeSora. Very good. And the other creative, and now it goes to Toronto. What a joke. There. Then for the goaltenders, we see the other Seattle player, Diddly D Potatoes, the Irish goaltender, 6'7", 83 overall, 2 seasons as a backup, but 35 appearances last year, 26, 16, and 7 through 2 seasons so far, with a .923 save percentage and 2.63 goals against average. Nothing to sneeze at. While the last created player on this list, we'll look at Milo Ren in a second, Miles Morales over in Chicago, 85 overall, 6'4" goaltender. What's wrong with me? He was a starter last year, in year 1, but a backup in year 2. 40, 37, and 7 through 2 seasons. 3 shutouts, .903 save percentage, and 3.09 goals against average. Last but not least, as we can only watch list 25 players, Milo Ren. Thank you, Leafs King. I appreciate you saying that. Data is a great YouTuber. He's involved with his fans a lot. I try to be as much as possible. The AGMs. And finally, Wu Mei. That was Brian Michalak's created player. Wu Mei, the Japanese forward, 82 overall, medium top 6, power forward. We looked at her numbers just before. Buried by Florida, we picked her up. 31 goals in 43 games in her career with 51 points. Hopefully big things from a full year this year. It said he was a starter. Perhaps Morales was injured, and with 19 games played, he must have been injured a while. Yeah, that's possible. Not sure what else is... actually, I think didn't they have Husso? Didn't we trade for Husso, which allowed that to be alleviated a little bit? Yeah, Husso was in Chicago. There you go. That's exactly what happened. So, to give a quick little update to Alaska or anyone else who's watching this series for the first time, can we see the trade value? Give me a second, doggy. So, through this series so far, our goal is, we're saying, we're not leaving here in Arizona. We have, long story short, the team has stayed in Arizona. Utah ownership bailed. And now GM Data has taken over ownership, CEO of hockey, president of hockey operations, everything. Data's taken over with a team of AGMs, and the league itself has been reset through a fantasy draft to balance things out. Now, in year number 1, despite the league being reshuffled, the same expectations, the same organizational history is still tied to us. 2 playoff appearances in the last 15 years, or whatever it is. The same expectations to get this ship turned around ASAP are still there. In year 1, we went 40, 35, and 7 and missed the playoffs, but it was a good 40-win season. In year 2, we went 45, 31, and 6 and finally made the playoffs. We beat Nashville in round 1 in 5 games, but then fell to the Kings in 5 games in round number 2. Now moving into year number 3, we've made some big changes since year 1. The original players who we started with in this forward core is just Matthews, Kuzmenko, Eller. We've made a lot of moves through these 3 seasons to find which players work and which don't. Fiala moved out, for example, one of our bigger names. And now to start off year number 3, Benson, Matthews, Rantanen, the big fish from last episode, Kuzmenko, Strome, Bushnevich, Teravainen, Kasper, May, Roy, Eller, and Denisenko. On defense, Byram with Shady, Boakvist with Nemec, Kulikov with Myers, and between the pipes, it is Ville Husso, backed up by Marc-Andre Fleury. No problem, Alaska. Glad I could help. And now we got to see what happens in the preseason. 3-team trade. We'll do it, Landon, one of these days. All right, so first things first, let's fix up the power play units. Let's make sure, for example, Mikko Rantanen, he scored 63 goals. I think he has to be the finisher on unit number 1. I'm tempted to put Austin Matthews as the finisher as well, though, with his 99 accuracy. I don't know, should it be Matthews on the left wing. Rantanen right here. Shady up here. Center here. Does Dylan Strome get center time on the first unit? Would that help him? Then Shady here and May over here? Or is May the finisher on unit 2 maybe? Casper can play... Yeah, it's true. So Benson is the playmaker. Let's do Benson here. Benson can go here. I'll ask you for suggestions on roles in a second once we figure out who's on which unit. Unless Bushnevich should be on unit 1. Yeah, unless we split them up, I hear you. If we switch Bushnevich with Benson, it gives the +5. As a 0 right now. Hold on, Benson would come out. No, sorry, Benson would stay. It's Bushnevich who comes out for Casper. Wu Mei would be the finisher. Kuzmenko can go here. Benson can go here. Does Byram go at the point? I think so. 45 points last year, 89 passing, but he didn't get power play time last season. That would be if we put... If anybody... Maybe it would be Teravainen who gets put there. Or we give ice time to like a Joshua Roy. Maybe that could be an option for us. That's where Joshua Roy can get some ice time, maybe. How's the shooting power from these guys? 87's power... Eller... It's not Eller. Roy, 87, 86. I don't know. I want Byram to get his ice time, though, at the same time. Byram played, what, last year? 22-45? He played power play the year before that and got 25-17 of ice time. Let's start off with Byram and go from there. So on Unit 2, Benson can distribute, May can finish, Kuzmenko can carry. Maybe we need to spread the wealth a little bit, but we'll see. On the first unit, we'll say Distributor Rantanen, unless we should put Shady. Being the quarter... It's more the... It's not even the player, it's the position. The guy at the point should be the distributor, no? Finisher, Matthews, puck carrier, Rantanen? Oh, good question. What are Kulich's shooting stats? Kulich, 90 shot power. That could be valuable. We saw how much that worked out with Atu Ratu at the point in our Canucks series when we put him at the point with his shot power. So Kulich could even see that spot. That's true. 4-man power play. We'll go Matthews, Rantanen. Shady Bushnevich, that's crazy, yeah. Second unit, Strome, May. Oh, actually, no, Adam Boquist should be at the point, probably. Not Bo Byram. It should probably be Adam Boquist, now that I think about it. Sorry, power play unit 2. And then make him the distributor. Unless it's not. We'll see. We'll do it like that and we'll see what happens. There you go. 4-man power play 2. Strome, May. Kuzmenko can come out here. 4. Was Benson already on that unit? Teravainen, no. Maybe this is where Hua gets a little ice time. No, Benson wasn't there. Yeah, probably actually Benson should go here. Unless still -3. Yikes. Sometimes you just can't do anything about it, though. Casper still I mean, everyone -3 because of the X's there. Strome. What if Strome came off entirely for Casper? Casper goes here, and Strome comes out for Joshua Roy. -2. Okay. No, it was an 81. I know he's a depth forward, but he's an 81. I don't want to send him down just yet. Let's give him a chance first. Eller will center the third unit. At a certain point, though, they need NHL ice time. That's the thing. Casper, Rantanen, first unit? No, let's go Matthews, Bushnevich, first unit. Byram, Nemec. Here can be... I guess Shady Myers, yeah. Casper Ransom gives it a +3. And third unit, Strom with Eller? With Kulikov and Bokus? Yeah, it's not bad. It gets a 0. We can live with that. 3-man PK, no. Matthews unit 1. Strom unit 2. Casper unit 3, yeah, that works. Extra lines 4-on-4, yes. Actually, no. For 4-on-4, no, 4-on-4 it works. 3-on-3 we'll change it, yeah. Kasper Bushnevich. I'm actually going to put Strom and May. Strom and May. Strom and May. Kasper and Benson. 2 young players. No, probably Kasper Bushnevich. Okay. 3-on-3, Matthews Rantanen with Shady. Three on 3, 2. Probably the same thing. Strom. And we'll put Byram. Strom. May Byram. I guess same thing as the 4-on-4s. Strom, May, Byram, Kasper, Boqvist, Benson. Could that work for 3-on-3 maybe? Maybe not 4-on-4, but for 3-on-3, give him a chance. Extra attacker, Matthews Rantanen. Shootout, 99s, 96, 97, 91, 93, 89, 90. You're missing, what's his name? Where's Wu Mei? There's somebody else. Wu Mei, 93, 93. So 99, 93, 93, 89, 90, 91, 93. Anyone better than the high 80s on Kuzmenko here? Shady has 99 accuracies? I didn't know that. What? I did not know that. Shady, get in there. Alright, there's the shootout, correct? Anyone better than 91, 93? No, that should be it. Of course he does. Of course he does, Landon. Alright, I think we're good to go. At least to start the preseason. I like the chemistry, and we're ready to rock and roll. Comments from the last one. Pulling them up quickly. I don't think there was much in terms of suggestions. Ooh, I just created a loop with the volume. Pulling up comments from the last one. 2025 off-season. Hold on a second, doggy. No, none that were on suggestions. Just Steven was talking about maybe in the draft at 65 we should have gone for the two-way D from Poland who had medium potential. I don't disagree, but as Steven goes on to say, we had a lot of right Ds in our system, so maybe it worked out that we didn't go for him. Yeah, I see what you're saying there. I don't think there's anything in the Discord server either centered around Arizona. So I think we're good to get this preseason started. Okay. Doggy wants to see trade value over in New York. Can Wad, Denisenko, or Kulich play center? We'll check that. There's Doggy's trade value. Not that much, honestly. I think Wah can. Wad, Denisenko, and Kulich. Denisenko, 61 faceoffs. Wah, 74 faceoffs. He's right wing center. And Kulich, 74 faceoffs. So maybe we start the preseason with Eller as 13th forward. Roy goes center. Denisenko right wing. And Kulich. Maybe. I think I have to fix the penalty kill, though. Strom, Kulich. Should we try? Maybe Kulich needs the ice time, though. His defense isn't great. But we'll start for the preseason. Okay, for the preseason, let's try it. And we'll see where it goes. At least to start the preseason. I know, like we said before, Dumais, Geeky, they're also out there. Let's sim to the first game of the preseason. I wouldn't try to just my 2%. Yeah, don't you worry about it. So I don't even know what he's referring to. Seneca's still growing in our system. We get a little sip here. And here we are ready to begin game 1 of the Year 3 preseason here at American Airlines Center in Dallas. Let's see how this team does. First period, 1-1 Caspers. Second period, 4-3 May, Nemec, May. Third period, 6-4 the final, Matthews and Casper. Great game to start the preseason. Casper and May both scoring twice down on that third line. Love to see it. Yeah, it's preseason. Did I not say it was preseason? Yeah, GM rep doesn't even exist. They just say it. It doesn't exist. It means nothing. I could do it a million more times and they would never stop me. Game 2, auto goalie rotate should be turned on. Just want to make sure that. Auto goalie rotate off. Good, so we'll turn that back on. Yeah, because Marc-Andre Fleury's overall I wasn't sure about in the playoffs. The game one didn't want to. Oh, no, because we put Portillo in. Is that why? Let's give Fleury a start. And there we go. Here at Bridgestone Arena, facing the Predators. First period, 2-1, May and Strome. Second period, 4-1, Shady and May. Keep it up, Wu May. 7-2 the final. Denisenko, Rantanen, and Matthews. Back-to-back 7-goal affairs. Goal and 2 assists from Matthews. 4 goals in 2 games from Wu May. 30 saves from the Flower. I'm ready for this season, everybody. I am ready for this season. How's the fourth line looking? Let's check it out. Kulich, 2 games, even plus minus. Wow, 1 assist, even plus minus. And 5 power play goals. Yeah, even better. Denisenko, 1 goal. So the ice time's pretty low. It's a roll 4 lines coach, so I'm surprised. But May, 4 goals. Casper, 3 points. Teravainen, 3 assists. Very good, very good. Benson with the 3 assists. Fleury still an 82 overall. Just a tank. Get Husso back in. Here at the Canada Life Center, facing the Jets now. Lots of road games here in the preseason. First period, 3-0. May, Buchnevich, Matthews. Wu May, I love this woman. 5-1. Matthews and Kuzmenko are up 5-1, and it ends 5-2 the final. We'll take that. Not 7 goals, but we can take 5. Matthews scores twice. Shady, 2 assists. Buchnevich a goal and an assist. We're going 82-0-0. I feel it. I feel it. Do we bother trying to get ice time for Geeky and Dumais? Or do we just say, listen, they're staying in the AHL, they're 79s, Kulich is an 80, that's just the way it goes. He's an 80, he gets priority. That might be what has to happen. At the United Center now to face the Blackhawks. First period, 2-1 Hawks. Wu May, just keep it up. I want to see 50 and 50 from Wu May. Second period, 3-1, Cole Caulfield. We're down by 2. Third period, only 1 goal scored through 40 minutes. The Hawks are finally doing something here. We got the goals. Miles Morales between the pipes, another created player. Yeah, keep them in the AHL, says Gen Z and Doggy. Only 1 goal, almost 40 shots. Wow. Miles Morales only allows 2 on 40, as Matthews gets the other one as he drop it 5-2. This is time to experiment. 2 games left in the preseason. I want to see Wu May up on the second line with Buchnevich and Strome. Move down. Goes +2, +2 to +1, +1, which isn't great. But I want Wu May to get that extra ice time. Let's see how it works for her. Here at Arizona Arena. First time we're at home all year. First period, 4-0 Wild. Wow. Second period, 6-0 Wild. Oh my. She's the finisher on power play 2. Let's just call it there. 6-2. Matthews and Buchnevich score, but we still fall to 6-2. Whoa. What happened here? -4 from Wu May. Okay, get back on the third line then, Wu. What in the world was that? Is that the first game of the preseason that she doesn't even score? Or the second, actually. Alright, May back to the third line, where she seems to enjoy life a little bit more. Last game of the preseason here, facing off against the Blues, Desora's Blues. Not Jenna Desora in-game, but Desora in the real world. Don't let Slim see that. Yeah, first period 1-0 Zach Benson. Second period 3-1 Strome and Shady. And third period 7-2. There's Wume on the power play again. 7-2 the final. Thank you very much. Goal and assist from Shady. 3 assists from Buchnevich. A goal and assist from Matthews. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So through second to last game. Oh, we have one. Oh, I didn't see the game against the Avalanche. I thought that was a regular season game. My apologies. So one more. Sorry, that was 6 games. One more game in the preseason now to close it out. Here we go against the Avalanche. 0-0 after 20. Second period 1-1. Austin Matthews, of course. Third period, let's see, to close out the preseason on a high note. Who's going to be the one to get it? Shots 25-21 with about 12 minutes to go. And it's Mikko Rantanen on the power play against the team that drafted him before the league got reset. Power play Coyotes killed off, and that'll be all she wrote. 2-1 the final. Mikko Rantanen gets the winner, and we end the preseason going 5-2-0. The Wild went 6-0-0 and beat us 6-2, and we open up the season against them, so that could be a little scary. 8 goals and 12 points in 7 games from Austin Matthews. Buchnevich 10, Shady 10, Rantanen 9, Wume goal per game with 8 points, so that's 5 point per game plus players. Benson 6, Strome, Kuzmenko, Teravainen with 5, Kasper 3, Denisenko 2 goals, -4, Nemec 2 points, -4, Byram 2 points, +4, Roy 2 assists, -5, ouch. Boqvist 2 assists, -6, whoa. Myers a +3, Kulich a -5, yeah. Kulikov +1. Goaltending, Ville Husso did not look good at all. Hopefully it's just the preseason, but if we see those numbers legit after the first 5 to 10 games, we have to make changes. But because it's the preseason, we can move forward. All right, so we're starting out the season on the road at the XL Energy Center in Minnesota to begin year number 3. Flower game 1, you think? Against his old team after a strong postseason? Who do we think gets game 1? Well, I just quickly fix the AHL lines. Who do we think gets game 1? I'm in the top 6. Cora can go up. Matt in here. Flower. 2 votes for Flower, 1 vote for Husso. No one has anything higher than top 9, right? No. So the lines are pretty much just like that. Nothing special. Bichel's another guy who could be in the NHL very soon. Let's go with the +2 for Cam Allen coming up. Robertson and Prokop get the +1. Morin, though, top 6. Actually, this works even better. Yeah, Morin and Prokop. 2-2 and 1 on the defense. Landon, the autocorrect's getting you, eh? Doggy says give it to Flower. Sorry, then power play, just make sure Geeky's on those units. Geeky here, Zume here. Okay, good to go. Alright, so the AGMs vote, majority votes say Flower for game 1. I'm not going to make Flower the starter, but I will give him game 1. Stronger preseason, stronger postseason. He's in his year, to kick off, what season is this in his career? From 03-04 to 25-26. This is what, year like 22? Crazy. So to kick off this season in his age 40 year, we'll give him game 1, but then we're back to Husso after. In Minnesota against one of the teams that he used to play for at the XL Energy Center. Multitasking, watching USA win bronze in men's volleyball. Cool, 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 cool. I love volleyball. Little known fact, I play in a volleyball league. I did this summer. Not ever before, but I have this past summer. Here we go, game 1, and Pavel Buchnevich, first shot of the season on his shiny new extension, opens up the scoring. Rantanen making his Coyotes debut as well. Let's do it. First period ends 1-0. Shots 11-8 for the Wild. Second period, and it's 2-0. Andrei Kuzmenko puts us up now by a 2-goal margin. Shots 26-15 for the Wild, but we lead 2-0. Power play Coyotes, extended opportunity for Arizona, and it's Slim Shady on the power play. 3-0 lead to kick off this first game on the road, no less. They embarrassed us in the preseason. Marco Kasper on the power play makes it 4-0. Power play Coyotes again, this time killed off by the Wild. 5 minutes to go to open up the season. Slimmy baby, final minute, hang on tight, and it is a 4-0 shutout. 32 save shutout from Marc-Andre Fleury to open up year number 3. 32 saves from the 40-year-old Flower. Buchnevich and Kuzmenko a goal and an assist apiece. And the Coyotes win 4-0 to start off this season. Do we need to give Flower another start after the shutout and then go back to Husso? It's hard to say no to giving another start to Flower. After that, unless it's another shutout, we got to give Husso some more starts. He's paid as our starter. His overall's our starter. We gotta make sure we respect our starter. But we got to give him... After a shutout, we got to give him one more here. At Ball Arena in Colorado, Mikko Rantanen against one of his old teams as well. First period, and it's 1-0. Zach Benson to open it up in his first full season now as a Coyote. Second period, 3-2. So Benson scores another one. So the shutout streak for Marc-Andre Fleury ends at just over 4 periods. It'll be 83 minutes and 5 seconds to start the season. Benson gets another, but then Eberle and Couturier. 3-2 Avalanche after 40. We're down by 1. Benson has scored twice. The playmaker. Let's go top 9. Let's do it. Wu Mei. Let's do it. Even strength goals. We need some of those. Halfway through this third period. Don't tell me we're going to allow 3 and then just choke it. Come on now. 5 minutes to go. Who's going to be the hero late? Mikko against your old team in Colorado. Final minute. Oh, no scoring in the third. And we fall 3-2. Benson, Android's legend, correct. In our Data 782 Fantasy Dynasty League. Zach Benson, Android Legends. Nay, welcome to the stream. What's up? Well, we're starting year number 3 in our fantasy draft series with the Coyotes. That is what's up. What's up with you? All right, let's simulate a little bit. Let's get a little sample size for ourselves. Let's do 10 games. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, we want to see Seattle. We're going to go see Seattle, then we'll get simulation done. We really want to see Seattle. Data and Desora in Seattle. In San Jose, we win 5-2. Very nice. Now facing off against the Krakens. Yeah, we'll go see Toronto as well. Haven't been in this chat in years. Really? Does it feel like years, Nate? Does it feel like years? Well, we're glad to have you back in regardless. King Turby, any Toronto games coming up? Here, on December 18th, we'll go see Toronto. Here we are to face off against the Kraken, hosting Desora and Data and Pittis and Potatoes here against the Kraken. First period, 3-0 Coyotes. Buchnevich short-handed. Diddly Potatoes is in there. Strome makes it 2, and Joshua Roy makes it 3. Second period, 6-1 Coyotes. Rantanen, Kuzmenko, and Matthews. Elvis now in there. Jean-Gabriel Pajot scoring the 1 goal for the Kraken. We're up by 5, make it up by 6. Extra point is good. Strome makes it 7-1, and this one ends 9-1 the final. Wu Mei, Marco Kasper. What a game here against the Kraken. 2 goals and assists from Strome, a goal and 2 assists from Kuzmenko, 27 saves from Ville Husso. Potatoes pulled. +4s from Buns. Matthews and Rantanen were -1s. Come on. When you win 9-1 and you're -1, fantasy owners are rioting. Crazy. My Discord got hacked and the hacker was sending links on my account. So, yeah, no problem. I either muted your account or maybe I even removed your account, but I didn't ban your account, so feel free to join back. So there's a big 9-1 win. Let's start simulating. So we said 10 games. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 will be against the Oilers. All right, let's sim. 9-1 win, then a 6-3 win against the Kraken again, so outscoring Seattle 15-4. 5-1 win, 5-4 loss, 7-4 win, 4-1 win. Last game here before the 10-game mark against the Oilers, we lose 5-3. We are 7-3 through 10 games. Let's check it out here. We see 20 points in 10 games. Mikko Rantanen on pace for 164 points. Same for Austin Matthews. Both over 2 points per game. Benson with 15, Buchnevich with 12, Strome and Shady with 10. That is 6 point-per-game plus players through 10 games. Small sample size, I know. Kuzmenko 9, Kasper 7, Wu Mei 6 points -4. I don't like that. Nemec 5 points +7. Roy 4 points +4. I like that. Byram 4 points +10. Kulikov +6. Teravainen -2 with 3 assists. Kulich 2 points +5. Boqvist 2 points +9. Myers with a goal and a +4. And Denisenko 1 assist +4. Goaltending, Husso 6-2 with a 906 save percentage. Fleury 2-2 with 1 shutout and a 956 save percentage. 2.92 goals against versus 1.44 goals against. No changes to make here, but I will say we got to keep a close eye on the third line, especially Teravainen. You would think 20 points in 10 games should tie Rantanen and Matthews for the league lead right now. Mr. Brian Michalak, good evening, my friend. Perfect time to get some Wu Mei scoring going. Happy to have you in, and Wu Mei's been a tank. Yeah, Rantanen and Matthews both leading the league right now. Kyle Connor, no, I'm thinking, sorry, Nikolai Ehlers. We never had Kyle Connor. Point and Connor with 19 points. Odo Quark with 16, leading defensive scoring, I think, right there, right? Yeah, 16 points in 11 games from the created Odo Quark. Yeah, what a duo. Matthews and Rantanen. This is what we brought them in to do. Let's keep tearing up the league. Let's continue without having to pause for a moment here. But the third line, we are keeping an eye on them. Okay, so let's go see... I don't know. Let's just sim a couple of weeks and go from there. On the road in Chicago, 7-5 win. Bo Byram, injured knee. That's where Andrew Peeke will come into the lineup now. Defense, Andrew Peeke. Nemec will come up, and Kulikov will come up. Why not? Only for a couple games. Anyways, 5-3 win. Joshua Waugh, mild concussion. Oh, boy. So, as fourth line center, that's easy. Just Lars Eller can slot in. No problem there. Both injuries are short-term, thankfully. Okay. These guys... When I did it. Now I know. Dexter had said, if you're getting the glitch message on that there's a line unfilled, even though you say replace in all lines, it's because you've moved the unfilled spot. No, we say that is not true. Actually, I tried to replace Eller, and it was a joke. So I tried to replace Waugh with Eller, and it was a joke. I say replace in all lines, and you don't replace. Okay. Let's pause here for a second. 5-2 win, 6-4 loss. We should have Byram back after this game. 5-2 win. Bo Byram is back. Very good. On defense, Peeke, 3 games, 1 goal, +2. That's cool. Very good. Very good. We'll keep him in the background. Byram back to top pair. Very good. Don't want to look at everybody, but just Teravainen. How you doing, Teravainen? 1 goal, 7 points in 15 games, -1. 10 points from Casper. Wu Mei, 7 goals, 13 points, but a -3. Okay, all right. Sorry, I didn't mean to say off the calendar. 31 points in 15 games from Austin Matthews. Let's go. Arizona, let's go. Get on your feet, Arizona. Roy should be back after this game. Kuzmenko now sprained wrist. Is Waugh back, though? Waugh's not back yet. So Jordan Martinook, welcome to the lineup, buddy. Martinook enters the lineup. And Wu Mei slots up, and so does Yuri Kulich. Let's do that. 5-2 loss. 5-1 win. Yeah, when's Waugh back? Was it later in the month? 5-2 loss. Okay, multiple players are eligible, blah, blah, blah. Kuzmenko playable injury, not back yet, but Josh Waugh will come back. For Eller. Yeah, Eller comes out. There we go. What did Eller do while he was in? Lars Eller, 5 games, 1 goal, -3. Okay. And Austin Matt. Whoa! No! Austin Matthews, broken rib! The worst possible timing! No, 50 and 50 watch. He's out for 4 weeks. It could have been worse, but he's out for a month. Austin Matthews, no! Rantanen, you gotta carry the mantle without him. Oh no. Strome moves up. Casper moves up. Let's just put Kuzmenko back in the lineup at this point. Oh no. Waugh will move up. And Eller will come back as fourth line center with Martinook. Sorry, no, Martinook comes out for Kuzmenko. Chromium, I know. Wu Mei, how's she doing here? 10 goals in 19 games. Okay, I'm going to keep Kuzmenko fourth line just until he's fully healthy, so like for 2 games. Then we'll bring Kulich back down, probably. Are these guys all playmakers? No, he's a sniper. Yeah, Kulich is a sniper. Oh no, that's a huge, huge blow. Stroma's first line center. What's Casper's first line fit? Asks Mighty Joe. Strome fits pretty well as first line center. Casper, no, not so much. Even as second line is not a great fit. But long term, hopefully he could be a second line guy. So Rantanen will move here. Bushnevich will move here. Benson can come to this unit. Kuzmenko here. And now here's where ice time comes in for Joshua. Devastating. Casper can fill in here. And Strome we should probably swap Casper and Strome here. That's -3. Yeah. Good. And the strategies, right? Wu Mei's everything. Why? Why? Penalty kill. No, I have not, Joshua. I do my own. Coolish power play instead of Roy? It's because, you know what? I'll do that in 2 games when Kuzmenko's fully healthy and we put Coolish back on the 4th line. We'll do that. Yeah, Wu Mei's doing well. We'll do that Gen Z once Kuzmenko's fully healed. And 3rd line Lars Eller. 3rd unit Lars Eller. Big moment here for Marco Casper. He's going to have a lot of ice time here. Strome moves up. Casper moves up. And who could play center? Can Benson play center? 76 faceoffs. You know, Benson's going to play center. Unless we have Joshua that spot. It's only a 4-on-4 line. It's not a big deal. Joshua can play 4-on-4 unit number 3. 3-on-3-1 will be Strome. Antennas. Let me know who Antenna is. 19 points in 19 games from Dylan Strome. Have you posted your own? Not post free agency, no. Rantanen. What's Rantanen's faceoffs? Rantanen, 78 faceoffs actually, because he's technically center eligible. 78 faceoffs. Hold on, let me consider that in a second. Let me finish off this and we'll consider it in a second. Benson with Kuzmenko. And the shootouts. This is going to be a massive process when he comes back from his injury, but gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, so now the question, if we were to put Mikko Rantanen at center, and we keep Dylan Strome at second line center, maybe Wu Mei comes first line, gives it a +3. We can keep all the special teams as is, but Rantanen plays center maybe. It would give it a +3 instead of the +2. Then Casper goes back here. Kuzmenko would go here. Wow would go here, maybe? So do we put Wu Mei on the first line with Rantanen, or do we let Rantanen play with Strome as the playmaker? I'm going to give it... Let's do an experiment. Always happy to experiment and see. Oh yeah, tell me about it. Crazy how much time you cut off with readjusting lines from your videos. Absolutely. You don't even know the half of it. Like today's episode of the Canucks, which was, I think it was 57.5 minutes. Raw footage was an hour 40. That was the off season though, that's why. But typically, an episode that's about an hour, like between 55 and 65 minutes, usually about a half hour is cut from line changes and scouting and whatever else. Not, no, just scouting, I turn the camera off. That's like 15, 20 minutes at a time. I stop recording. But yeah, you're exactly about a half hour per episode can get cut with all those changes. So Benson, Strome, Rantanen, Buchnevich, Kasper, May, Teravainen, Kulich, Roy. Sorry, no. Yeah, Kulich, Roy, Teravainen, and then we'll go from there once Kuzmenko's fully healthy. Okay, so let me just take down some stats right here. There's a couple pictures. So, Rantanen 15-17 plus 4. Strome 6-13 plus 4. Let's see what their numbers are. Let's give them 5 games and go from there. And now Kuzmenko's fully healed. All that for what? Kuzmenko here. No. We'll probably put... Yeah, May will come down there. Go over here. And on the power play, we'll put Kulich. Okay. 4-3 shutout loss, 3-0 loss. Gavin, hey, team's looking good. Husso, herniated disc? You what? You what? Just as Mark, you jinxed us! Mark said, can Husso stay healthy? And Mighty Joe says, healthy Husso? Hope so. And then he has a herniated disc out for like 7 weeks. Marc-Andre Fleury, the starter. Eric Portillo, get up here. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Marc-Andre Fleury with his .917 save percentage. He's in. It's alright, Mark. And Husso, he had an .897. So you know what? It was time to take a little bit of a rest. Fix that herniated disc, come back healthy. What's his durability? 87? Doesn't make sense. Horrendous hernia for Husso. Tell me about it. How many games had they played? When we started taking... When Matthews was out of the lineup, it was after... Let me see. So it's been 2 games since Matthews been out. 2 games and 0 points for Mikko Rantanen. The Michigan legend, yeah. And he's at negative 0 points, -3 in 2 games. You know what? That's enough for me to say it. Wu Mei, get up here. Benson, Rantanen, May. Kasper here. Yeah, that's it. Strome, what did he do? 1 assist, -3 had Strome had in those 2 games. Okay, we're going to go like this. For the even strength lines, the rest of the lines can be as is. And now Scott Ratzlaff will be the starter here in Tucson. Who's this? Devin Dubnyk? Who's this? Devin Dubnyk? What a coincidence! Devin Dubnyk. Welcome back to the league. 20-year-old reincarnated Devin Dubnyk. That's incredible. Devin's not a super common name anyways. For the created players. For generated players, that is. Sorry, Gavin left a comment. Hey, Data, team's looking good. What happened to the created player we drafted first round? The medium elite right winger, I think? Are you saying, Nielsen? Dice just got through the creative player recap. Sorry, I thought you were saying aw, like cute, but ow! Desert dogs, baby, yes sir. Thanks for joining us, Dice. Okay, 7-1 loss. Yeah, let's get out of here. Let's face, speaking of Nielsen and the Bruins, let's face them right now. Hosting the 6-10-2 Boston Bruins. First period, 3-2 Bruins. Strome scores, then Nielsen scores twice against his old team. Teravainen with 1. Second period, 4-2. Nielsen scoring twice, against his old team. Down by 2, and we are lost without our captain, I suppose. Oh my goodness, we lose 6-5. Wait, big comeback. Wu Mei scores a hat-trick within 8 minutes, which almost gets us back into it. Whoa. Hat-trick Mei, hat-trick Nielsen. Nielsen, he was traded in the Bushnevich package. Hat-trick for Nielsen, hat-trick for Bushnevich. What a joke. Let's face them again at TD Garden. We're 12-9-1 now. Taking a beating. Do we need a goalie here, or can Fleury handle the load? Come on, Marc-Andre. Marc-Andre. First period, 1-1, Kulich, Nielsen. Nielsen, 4 goals now. And now Portillo's starting? Really? Second period, 2-2, Lowry and Shady. 3 out of 4 goals in this game scored by the created players. Wu Mei with another. Let's go. 3-2. Power play Coyotes. Mikko Rantanen on the power play. Thank you very much. We need these goals. Come on. 2-goal lead here in the third period. Halfway through it. Shots 40-24. Kulich will end it, thankfully. 5 to the final. And we bounce back with a victory against the Bruins. Kulich scores twice. That's great. Very good. Wu Mei in Boston's nightmares. Okay. Wu, third period May. Loves the third. Let's just sim. We want to see Toronto soon enough as well. Let's just keep simming. Just keep simming. Just keep simming. I can't believe I never thought of that. 2-1 overtime loss against the Senators, followed by a 4-2 loss. Even better. No, thank you. The Canadians beat us 2-1, but now we can't score anymore? 5-2. Okay, we're stop. Stop! 13, 12, and 2. Now, the created players were just in the expansion draft. Stop. Benson, 6 and 26. Hold on. Let me see here. But, like, 2-1 losses aren't the end of the world. Rantanen, since Matthews has gotten injured, in 8 games, he's scored 1 goal and 2 assists. Are you serious? 1 goal and 2 assists in 8 games. After he had 32 points in 19 games. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. I don't know what to say. And Dylan Strome has 1 goal and 2 assists in 8 games. And is a -9. No. No. This is disgusting. Kuzmenko, 4 goals. Where's the scoring? 3 goals, 5 goals, 2 goals. Okay, Yuri Kulich, the sniper, is getting second-line minutes. With Bushnevich and Strome. Yeah, Benson can play center at 76. Okay, Benson at center. Rantanen on the wing, I guess that's what he needs to do. May second line, Bushnevich, Benson, Rantanen. Let's try that. May, Kulich, Strome. Teravainen, Kasper, Kuzmenko. Roy, Eller, Denisenko. Incredible. And on defense, +1, -1, -3, -4, +8, +5. I can't move anyone on the top 4 into the third pair, I don't think. We just gotta play around with the third pair. Nemec Byram with the +1. Let's do it. Yeah, Bushnevich has played center before. Just he's like he only has like 64 face-offs, so it doesn't really work as well, sadly. Okay. What's up in the AHL? How we doing down here? It's May the sniper. Okay. And let me just check the special teams quickly. How many games have we played now? This is through 27 games. Through 27 games, just a quick peek at the special teams. In case that needs an overhaul. 34.9% on the power play. That's incredible. Well, penalty kill 76.8. I don't know if we're going to make a goalie change just yet. These 2-1 losses are not the goalie's fault. 2-1, 4-2 with empty netters. Always the penalty kill, eh? Penalty kill. Rantanen and Buchnevich on the first unit. Strome and... Okay, Kulich is coming off the penalty kill. Kasper Eller. Kulich coming off the penalty kill. And we'll go... Could Benson do it? No, 73. 89 stick checking with 73 shot blocking. 82-90. Yeah, Buchnevich... Alright, he's playing first unit already. Kuzmenko, 76-87... 80-86 from Teravainen. Okay, Teravainen's going to go second unit then with Strome. Let's do that. Ridiculous. Okay, facing the 12, 15, and 1 Edmonton Oilers. Austin Matthews, please come home. First period, 2-0, thank you. Shady and Kasper. Let's get back into things now. And we immediately allow 2 goals. Portillo allows 2 in the second. Paul and Bratt. 2-2 here in the third, being outshot 31-21 within the first few minutes. 2-2 game. McKinnon scores to make it 3-2. Thank you. Mikko Rantanen has life and ties it at 3. Alex Tuck makes it 4-3. Portillo with a sub-900 save percentage at the moment. And 5-3. Call it. Forget it. Forget it. Forget it! Okay. Fleury is going to continue starting. And if he can't do it in the next, 3-4 games, we're trading for a goalie. We can't go another month and a half or whatever it's going to be. What could have been this season? What could have been? 13, we lose 2-1. We lose 2-1. Then Fleury allows 2 and we only score 1. Facing Nashville again. 4-3 win. So help me. We're 2-7-1 in our last 10 games. Facing the 20-8 Blackhawks. 5-2 win. Now we want to see the Maple Leafs, who are 13-12-5. We're 15-14-2. Austin Matthews, please come back. First period, 1-0, Wu Mei. Thank you. Second period, 3-2. Johnson scores on the power play, but then Rantanen and Denisenko before Lindholm brings the Leafs back within 1. 3-2 Coyotes, shots tied at 25. 1 goal lead. Now tie game as JJ Peterka scores, but Dylan Strome on the power play to restore our lead, and Eller re-extends it to 2 goals. 5-3 Coyotes. Make it 6. Marco Kasper, thank you. From 3-3 to 6-3. 3 unanswered. Whew, that's what we needed. That is what we needed. 6-3 the final as we take down the Maple Leafs. Goal and assist from Strome, Kasper, and Denisenko. Need some water here. What? I can't even drink water. I'm gonna spit take. Kulich out for a week with a mild concussion. What's with the injury slider? Did I turn it up too much? And Martin comes here. Replacing all lines, I said. What's the injury slider at? 18. That was a 7. We're getting bombarded. Okay. Some good teams coming up. But we just gotta sim a little bit. We just gotta sim. In Buffalo, 6-3 loss. Kulich is back. Fleury, so help me. So help me, Marc-Andre Fleury. Three, 3-0 loss. Goodbye. Goodbye. Incredible. Zero passion. Zero passion whatsoever. The offense is ridiculous. With these overalls... Yeah, we're trading for a goalie. Now, any goalies in the league that stand out to us in a team that has two really good ones, maybe? Good performing ones? Or fire the coach. We were doing so well before, though. Caden Primo at 71. At an 81, sorry. Matthews is back in about a week, which is big news, yeah. Trade for a forward, but hold on. Austin Matthews is going to come back in the lineup here. Hold on. Getting Matthews back will be a huge push, but it's the goaltending that needs to be changed. Two goalies in Seattle, that's true, but Elvis has terrible numbers. What is in the block even? No, not on the block. Let's find goalies on the block first then, I suppose. Let's start from the top. Any goalies on the block? Or good ones being buried in the AHL? Oh, we get Miles Morales, I hear you. Jet Greaves at an 81. We've had Jet in their Starfleet series. There's Morales at an 85. Behind Swayman. I could see it. Miles Morales, I could see it. Crazy numbers as well. I could see it. Oh, hold on, though. The Blue Jackets here have good options. Dustin Wolf, 4x5 at an 88 overall. 935 save percentage. Dustin Wolf might be an option that makes more sense. But I don't know, because Columbus might be thinking Allmark will expire and Wolf is the future of the crease. Chicago has 3 years committed to Swayman, so actually I think it makes more sense to go Morales, even though Wolf is the one on the trade block. A lot of goalies here in Florida. Stuart Skinner on the block for the Kings. Devin Levi signed on for 6 years, so Stuart Skinner's another realistic option. Okay numbers at an 85 overall. Stuart Skinner definitely is a realistic option. Vitek Vanacek. Also an option. I like Vanacek. He'd be the cheapest to acquire, too. Incredible numbers in the AHL. Vanacek would be cheap. Jones, no. Kemper, no. Allen. Marashik on the trade block. 84 on an expiring deal. Bad numbers, though. There's Hunter Jones in the AHL. Korpisalo on the block. Samuel Montembeault making $3 million. In Winnipeg. It comes down to Morales. It comes down to Morales, Vanacek, and Skinner. Morales is the best long-term option, but has the most trade value. Vanacek would be the easiest to acquire, but is a one-year band-aid. Because the real question we need to be asking is, what are we looking for? A guy who can get us through next season? Is because Ville Husso's been good when healthy. He's an 87 overall. And he signed on for 5 years, including this one. Whoa, what is this glitch? Look at this glitch, everyone. Look at this. EA Sports NHL 24. August 9th, 2024. Oh my goodness. Fleury, so Portillo would be out for sure. Fleury's now 41. Yeah, sorry, I should have some sort of warning there. My apologies. Vanacek would probably clear waivers if necessary. But I mean, I see what you're saying, John, but I don't think that's really a consideration we need to have. Portillo would be the one we put through waivers. And we can keep Husso, Fleury, and Vanacek. It's in the game dance party version. Morales is not on the block, but they are buyers. So if we traded with the Hawks, we have to give them something that a buyer would want. Like a Teravainen or a Kuzmenko. But I don't know if I'm ready to trade one of those guys yet. Teravainen has not been impressive. Check the teams in front of them to see if numbers are elevated due to their teams. True. Like the Hawks are a very good team. The Canadians are in the AHL. I don't know what's up in their Laval squad. And Stuart Skinner has a decent team in front of him-ish, but his numbers aren't crazy either. Because getting a player on the block would be a lot easier to swing. Trade for King Kristoff, if only he were on the trade block, eh? Portillo and who else? They don't want any draft picks. Did I see that right? I thought Boumet was an 85. No, it's Strome who's 85. Good old Beckett Seneca. What's he up to here? The Oshawa Generals. It would take one of our top 9 forwards, and I'm not sure I'm ready to trade one of them yet. But Kuzmenko, 4 goals. I know 20. He has 18 points, but 4 goals. He has 5-star shooting. We're paying $6 million for a guy on pace for like 10 goals. If we are trading out that much trade value, I'd prefer to get the bigger name. If we're moving out that much trade value, I want to get the better player. But do we trade with a divisional rival? Do we do that? No, I don't. I'd rather have... Now, Fleury can retire with us. I don't mind Fleury being backup or third goalie. Third? What else does Chicago have? They have some prospects on the trade block. Their best ones aren't, but we could still maybe try and do Carson Rekoff. Yeah, forward is our most pressing need. That's why we're getting rid of Kuzmenko, but we're not bringing one back in. That's because Austin Matthews is going to come back. When Austin Matthews comes back, it alleviates a lot of our offense problems, you would think. And worst case, we trade Teravainen for a forward, so I'm not super scared. Yeah, worst case, we trade Teravainen. Konsta Helenius, there he is. How do you pronounce this guy's name? Rekoff? Two-way forward, 17 points in 23 games in the AHL. I want a defensive prospect. Karki. 75-21. I don't know, Karki could be a guy. What would they say to this? Value too far off. Morales and Karki. Nah, just take back a pick, I guess. What would it take here? 3rd and a 4th, does that get it done? 3rd and a 4th. It's a value too far off. So Andrei Kuzmenko, you just haven't scored, buddy. I'm sorry. You're 21 goals last year, on pace for 10-some goals this season. It's not going to cut it. You're getting your ice time. I know you're not playing the 20 minutes that you were playing last year, but you're still playing 15 and a half. It's not like you're being buried with 11 or 12 or 13. 15 and a half is still decent ice time. At least show me higher than a 10-goal pace. Wu Mei playing 13 minutes is on like a 40-goal pace. It can't be with your 5-star shooting. Morales and a third. Value's just a bit low for us. So I want the third. I don't want the fourth. I want the third. So I'll give you the 7th or whatever to make it happen. Yeah, we have 2 7ths. Yeah, so I'll give you the 7th with Portillo and Kuzmenko. Chicago, trade rejected. We're saving money to sign pending free agents. Now you say that. Oh my goodness. Who are your pending free agents? Romanov? McLeod? Anderson? Hamonic? It's nobody. I'll take McLeod. I'll take McLeod for a 6th and then flip him for a 7th, let's say. Or I'll give you a 5th for you to toss in McLeod. Value just a bit low for us. Okay, I'll give you a 4th. Can I take back a 7th and flip McLeod? Can we do that? It isn't sufficient at all. Alright, just the 4th. Still rejected for that same reason. Not comfortable taking on extra salary at the moment. What a joke. What if I switch Kuzmenko for Teravainen, who makes $1 million less? All this work for what? Value's too far off, of course. So instead of Kuzmenko, and we get a 3rd, it'll be Teravainen and we get a 4th. How about that? Too far off. And we get a 5th. Teravainen, him with his 3 goals on the year, -4. For a 5th, value too far off. Oh my goodness. Even straight up, it probably wouldn't go. 6th, too far off. 7th, too far off. And straight up, too far off. We can't do Morales then. I'm sorry. We can't do Morales. That's a disappointment. So if we want Stuart Skinner, who's on the block, which should be easier. True, Miles isn't a 1-year bandit anyway. And you know what? The future is still open for Miles Morales. With the way goaltending goes, I'm sure we'll see the possibility of him again soon. Fraser Min, but medium top 9 potential. Tanner Howe. There's centerman. 3 points in 4 games in the OHL. 72-20. I don't know. Bo Aki. Nah. Yeah, he's an RFA. So I'll take back a 2nd. Portillo, I'm sorry, Morales is, that is. Okay, here's Lundmark for the contract spots to work. Skinner and a 2nd for Kuzmenko and Portillo. I guess that's about it, eh? We have 2 seconds already in this draft, so throw in another. LA, what do you say? Trade accepted, thank you very much. Thank you, Los Angeles. Andrei Kuzmenko, good luck in LA. Let's wake up and right this ship. Let's wake up and right this ship. Come on. So, Teravainen will go here. Let's move Denisenko up? I don't know. Denisenko, he's a playmaker. 1 goal, 7 assists. Maybe Roy goes here? Unless Teravainen goes up. Okay, Teravainen goes up, Kulich comes down. There you go. And then 4th line, full-time. Oh no, just for now will be Martinuk. But full-time will be, when Matthews comes back, Roy will move back down. There you go, I read your mind there, doggy. Stuart Skinner will start here in Arizona. GM Data making a big move that was becoming more and more necessary as the days went by. Can Teravainen go here, or is it not enough scoring on this? Too much. Maybe called Zume up. Good point. Just, I'm not sure. It would have to be third line if we call him up. It would have to be third line. Probably need more scoring on this line here. Bushnevich can score. He has 5-star shooting. Let's swap Bushnevich and Teravainen. Okay, I can bring that to a 0. Because of Matthews, that's why. Okay, we'll keep it like this for now. When Matthews comes back, things will be changed again. 3-on-3 line 3. Actually, who's playing 3-on-3 line 1 right now? Okay, yeah, Strome Rantanen, Kasper May, Benson, and... Is Bushnevich not playing one of these? There you go. Benson, Bushnevich. Kuzmenko was one of the original members, right? So another original member gone here in Arizona. 87, 88. I guess we'll put Strome there for now. Okay, so there's a big change in Arizona. New starting goaltender until Husso comes back, and even then we'll see. Stuart Skinner, you have the crease, my friend, as we approach the halfway point. And Austin Matthews' return. Lots of line changes in this episode. And look at that, we're facing the Kings in the first game here. Wow. Okay, here we go. Stuart Skinner starting against the team he just got traded from. He was traded on Christmas Eve, and now here we are on Boxing Day. Big move over the holidays, and now here we are to face the Kings. First period, 1-0. Heiskanen opens it up. Second period, 3-0. 2 power play goals. The penalty kill, come on! Can anyone just score a goal? Thank you, Benson gets 1. We're on the board. An even strength goal from our first line. Wow, who would have thunk it? Down by 2. Power play Kings. Killed off. And 1 goal is all we can muster, eh? That's it. 4-1 the final. The Coyotes are truly cursed in-game. There's something in the algorithm. The Coyotes are cursed. Matthews should be back for the game against the Hurricanes in the new year. He's fully healed for the Blues game. Let's go. Thank you. Okay, big changes coming up. Big changes coming up. Okay, so... Kulich or Roy. Roy's going to move down, and he'll stay on the power play. I want Kulich to stay as the scorer. Teravainen will move down with Kulich and Kasper. -6. The guy's terrible. We're gonna trade Teravainen as well. Bushnevich comes back with Strome and May. Oh, can no one score goals? Only playmakers here? But why, doggy? Why? You're saying it, and I hear you, but why? Austin Matthews, welcome back. He had a broken rib. Let's keep the first line as it was. As much as these guys have been struggling, let's keep the first line as it was before injury. And we'll go from there. He's better. Ugh. Subjective. 9 points in 30 games versus 9 points in 34 games. Lower overall I could see the argument of saying that's why he needs to grow more. Needs more ice time. What the bigger issue is, dog, you forget all those arguments that you just had. The bigger argument that you have to consider is, can we have like 3 playmakers? Roy, Kasper, Teravainen, who's the goal scorer? Roy, 3 goals. Teravainen, 3 goals. Kasper, 9 goals. Kulich, with the 4-star shooting, as, yes, 5 goals, but with less ice time. I want to try that out. But Roy can stay on the power play. Speaking of that power play... Matthews will come back. Actually, Roy probably comes off the power play, doesn't he? No, but we've got to keep him there. Teravainen's the bum who I'm taking out. Teravainen swaps with who? Bushnevich? Yeah. We'll check on defense in a second, Genzi. Matthews goes here. There we go. Unit 2, Bushnevich there, good. May still the finisher, yes. Okay, that's good. 4-man power play 1. Strome switches with Casper, then Casper gets replaced. So Casper playing 14.46 per night, 19 points in 35 games, over a 40-point pace. He did well. It's not like we're taking him out of the lineup now. Just a few of his extra ice time responsibilities are getting removed. Matthews Rantanen can go there. Strome, May, Boakfist. No, Roy's not going. Roy's getting first unit power play. We put Byram maybe. Brings it to a -2. May, Strome. Kulich. -3. Get it. The chemistry. I don't Kushi. Go to bed. The chemistry. Actually, it was Matthews here, right? Rantanen out, Matthews in. Am I right in saying so? Then Teravainen out, Rantanen in. Okay. Matthews goes here. Cheshire comes out. Matthews goes in. Casper, May, Strome, Bushnevich. Okay. 3-on-3-1. Hold on. Strome comes out for Matthews. Casper comes out for Strome. Benson, Bushnevich, I might keep actually as that unit on the power play. Sorry, on the overtime. Extra attacker, Matthews and Rantanen. Shootout, Matthews back in. Move everybody up, everybody up, everybody up. And that's that. Oh my goodness. What's Simon Lundmark doing here? Did I call him up? Oh no, we traded for him in the Kings deal. That's what it was. Right? Yeah, that's what it was. We'll send him down here. Not afraid about waivers, and there you go. Okay, Teravainen's definitely on the hot seat. He's next man to go. And defense, Gen Z McKenzie wanted to see 0, -4, -1, -3, 6, and 2. Let's go Byram Boakvist, Shady Nemec. 6-5 overtime win. I'm not sure if that was with or without Austin Matthews. Well, actually, I can find out. Because he had 19 games played. Now 20. We allow 5 goals, but we score 6. Finally. But can't be allowing 6. It's ridiculous. Matthews did play in that game. First game back, it's a 6-5 win. Okay, we need to score 6 goals to get a victory. 6 goals we need to score. Okay. Let's just sim. Let's just sim. So much line changing. Injured knee, whatever. In Carolina, 5-4 shootout loss. Blue Jackets 5-2 win. Predators 7-0 win. Let's go. 7-0 win. We're back on the road. We're back on like on the journey, on the proper road, I should say. Lundmark comes out. It was Landon who was here. How's Bichelle doing? +6. Allen 16 assists. Ratzlaff 920. Ratzlaff 921 save percentage. Let's sign a better goalie than Dubnyk to play in the AHL since it's a permanent spot now. We're 24-7-1 in the AHL. Very good. 40 points in 32 games from Jordan Zume, who will be in the NHL next season. That's why I would trade Teravainen for an expiring contract. That's what I would do. Goalies. Actually, let's sort by potential. some fringe starters. 25-77. But I want them to be lower than Ratzlaff. I want Ratzlaff to be starting. Ty Young, 21-70. Anyone better than 21-70? That's it. Ty Young, let's do it. A 5th round pick of the Canucks in 2022. Hasn't played anywhere. Alright. Ty Young, entry-level contract. 3 years, $850. Get him in there and see what happens. What's he going for? Win number 20. There it is. 8-5 win. Man, it really came down to Austin Matthews. My goodness. Let's just sim. Actually, yeah, extreme happy. Very good. 3-2 shootout loss. One more game. We have no more games in the AHL here. Let's just go through this. 6-5 overtime win. It's ridiculous I have to score this much. Stuart Skinner, what's going on, buddy? I'm going to make as many trades as I have to until we can get a goalie that simulates somewhat consistently. Stuart Skinner, since joining us, 5-1-1 with an .890 save percentage, 3.21 goals against average. Come on, Stuart. Dubnik up from 52 to 53 overall. Ty Young will back up Scott Ratzlaff. (21-17-4) is the record. How many games have we played? We passed the halfway point? Even look, that was the halfway point. Hey, I should have stopped. We're one game over the halfway mark. My apologies. So at the halfway mark, so before that win, we were 20-17-4, on pace to go 40, 34, and 8, which would not be good enough to make the playoffs. We got to win 45 plus. In the entire NHL, one game past the halfway mark. We sit 20th in the league. 3.9. We're the highest scoring team in the league, and we're 20th in the NHL because we allow 3.31 goals for per game, which is in the top 10 highest, top 15 highest. 33 points. We have the highest scoring team, the most efficient power play in the NHL, 1 for 3. But we are in 20th place. Penalty kill, 71! That is the worst penalty kill we've ever had in any franchise mode. 71.4? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? 71.4. What's with the coach? What's his penalty kill attribute? B on the penalty kill. Do I have to fire you because of that? Oh my goodness. I need water after that. Oh boy. Okay, so Byram and Nemec are two bums, I suppose. So let's go Byram and Myers, I guess. With Matthews and... let's really mix it up. Who's that? Wu Mei with the half-star defense. Maybe Wu Mei goes out there. Pull a Costanza and do the opposite. Benson first unit with his speed and passing? Why not? Benson, Matthews, Byram, Myers. Second unit. Shady and Nemec. That would be a new defense pairing, which is good. Rantanen can stay. And Casper comes. So Casper, Rantanen, Shady, Nemec. That's a new second unit. And third unit. Lars Eller should be amazing. But for some reason he's not. Kulikov, Bokvist. Eller, you should be good, but you're not good enough on paper here. So, does Wu Mei go in? With the half-star defense? Just for kicks? Kulikov second, but then I don't want to put Shady and Bokvist together. That's the problem. Kulikov's a tank. That's true. Okay, who cares? Gives it a +3 even. Nemec and Boakfist can play together. So we need someone with a check mark or something to help it out a little bit. Unless we do go May. I don't know. Actually, Martinook's... Actually, no. Martinook's a healthy scratch right now. Joshua Roy, 79.87 for the defensive there. 79.86. Whatever. Joshua Roy, get in there. -1, don't care. Through 42 games, Mikko Rantanen on pace for over 100 points. But what a ridiculous slowing down of his pace. Austin Matthews, 48 and 26. We love this man. Benson, 49. Buchnevich, 40 and 42. Shady, 36. Strome, 34, but a -5. May, 31, but also a -5. And Kasper, 27, but a -6. Byram, 17 +8. Teravainen, 17. 3 goals. Does it matter the most in Sim? I don't know. Teravainen, 3 goals, on pace for a 6-goal season. Are you not embarrassed? A 6-goal season? That's what you're going to be on pace for? I know your ice time is low, but it can't be. And a -8, I think we got to trade Teravainen. Coolidge, Janasenko, Nemec, -3. Skinner, yeah, we saw those numbers already. Do we trade Toivo Teravainen? Teravainen for Doggy. I'm not sure a team wants to trade a guy who scores 3 minutes playing 3 goals, 11 minutes per night. Not sure a team really wants to call their winning player for him. Okay, let's find teams that want Teravainen and then see what they are on their block. Nothing in Boston. Great. Carolina. Sorting by overall. Nothing. You're serious, Doggy? Columbus. Nothing. Roger McQueen. I need a guy to play on that third line. I need a third line scorer. One of these days. Junk. Just junk out here. Okay, now we go just to the trade blocks themselves, I guess. I'm only looking for players with like 82 overall plus. If I don't see an 80, I'm not even stopping. Hold on. Dallas has some interesting names here. Oliver Bjorkstrand could be somebody. Yeah. Oliver Bjorkstrand could be somebody for us. Not a ton of goals for a sniper, though. Let's keep Bjorkstrand in mind. In Dallas. That's a good one. Even Jared McCann. Jared McCann could be another one. 5 million. Has one more year, though. Trevor Moore. Connor Garland. Ugly numbers. Jared McCann's trade value is a little bit higher, though. Rickard Rakell, former Arizona Coyote. Find a trade? No, because I'll tell you what, King Turby. Find a trade will only give you offers from teams that want that player. We just looked at all the trade blocks of all the teams that want Teravainen, and all of them only had prospects or picks available for us. So it won't offer us anything better. Rakell, almost point per game. Yeah, with us, 29 points in 61 games. Goes to Florida, 37 and 43 on pace for 70. Yeah, that's it. Typical. Very typical. On the block, though. I'm not going to bring him back, though. 3 years at 32. I'm not going to bring him back. Timo Meier on a 6-year deal. Can't afford it. Gustav Nyquist. No. Hold on. Falk, no. Not going to work out for Justin Falk. Granlund, no. Pajot. Jean-Gabriel Pajot. Not going to be big for the score. Great for defense, but not great for scoring. We need the scoring. TJ Oshie, 3 goals. Same as Teravainen. Matt Zuccarello could be somebody, too. As a veteran. Zuccarello in Tampa. So Dallas and Tampa, the 2 leaders right now. A few names in Toronto as well. But guys with term, which isn't ideal. Zach Hyman. Really? That's a lot of trade value, though. I'm not sure what we would give up to get Zach Hyman. Travis connecting too. Plus, where would they go long term? Ross Colton. It comes down to Dallas and Tampa. Dallas, 18, 22, and 4. Tampa, 27, 14, and 4. So it wouldn't make as much sense. Dallas makes the most sense, I think. Now, Connor Garland, we got burned by him in Vancouver. He has horrible plus-minus in Detroit. There's something internally that says I don't want to trade for Connor Garland. Oliver Bjorkstrand's an 86 overall, an expiring deal. I think we do that. We could maybe do it 1-for-1. Teravainen's not as good of a player, but he has term. 2 more years of $5 million, while Bjorkstrand will be expiring UFA in a losing season. Dallas, what do you say? You're pretty far away. Let me add a 7th and have you dance in the streets. 1 first, 3 seconds, a third, a fourth, 2 sevenths. So let's add the 7th from New York and go dance in the streets. No, 2 sevenths. 2 sevenths, trade accepted. Great. Teravainen, bye-bye. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Oliver Bjorkstrand, welcome to Arizona. Let's get this show on the road. Let's get this show on the road. Oliver Bjorkstrand, welcome. He does not fit really anywhere, but could be just a 1-year expiring deal. I don't care. Whatever. Playing with Kasper and Kulich. Do we give him power play time? No, Teravainen was a pure bum, doggy. An absolute bum. 3 goals. On pace for 6 goals. The guy was a disgrace to the sport of hockey. Joshua Roy. No, we gotta get serious now. Roy, forget your ice time. Bjorkstrand, get in here. He's a righty. Yeah, let's put him here, actually. Okay. Goodbye to Toivo. 3 goals. Yeah, IRL, sure. Here, he's a bum. Okay. First game after those changes against the Anaheim Ducks in Anaheim. Let's go. We're only waiting for Husso now. But aside from that, our team is pretty much as it is. This is the best team. So why? Yeah, ask him why in the world would I answer his phone call. First period, 1-0 Ducks. Luke Shen opens it up. Second period, 3-1. Thank you. Matthews and 2 from Wu Mei. Shots tied at 22. We're up by 2 here in the third. Marchessault scores quickly. And Goudreau adds 1 more on the power play again because we can't stop a single penalty kill. And Marchessault gets another one. Now we're down from up 3-1 to down 4-3. Power play Coyotes, 5-on-3. Thank you. Dennis scores as the power play expires, tied at 4. Can we keep the puck out of the net for 5 minutes? Can we do it for 5 minutes? 2 minutes left. Final minute. Overtime. 3-on-3 action here in overtime. Shootout and we win. Slim Shady gets the winner. Slim of all people. 5-4 shootout win by the skin of our teeth. What a stressful season this is. Flames 5-2 loss. Golden Knights 4-3 win. 3-2 win. Here against the Blackhawks, let's do it. The 29-17-2 Chicago Blackhawks. First period, 3-0. Thank you. Against Morales. Trade us Morales. Kulich, Eller, and May. Second period, 7-1. Finally! Kasper, May, Denisenko, and Eller. And we'll close it out 8-1. Adam Boqvist adds one more against the team that drafted him. Finally. +4 from Byram. Who are the negatives? So help me. Kulikov, -1. How? How in an 8-1 win are you a -1? Lars Eller turned on the Jets and turned back the clock. 2 goals and an assist for him. 2 goals from May. 3 assists from Byram. And the Coyotes win 8-1. Finally. Let's get to the All-Star break here and go see the Panthers after it. Ville Husso is fully healed. Woohoo! Welcome back. Stuart Skinner has gone 9-1-1 with a .903 save percentage and 2.89 goals against average. You know what? It's not bad. Fleury is the one who has an .888 save percentage. Get the bum out of here. And there we go. Let me cancel this. Let's slow sim for a second. Whoa, big package from the Predators. 5-4 loss. Okay, let's just... Whoever gets the game gets the game. Let's just sim through this last one. On the road against Tampa, 4-2 win. All right. Ryan Johnson on waivers. Sabres bust. Former Sabres bust. 81 shot blocking, 90 stick checking, 79 overall, medium top 60 potential. Yeah, why not? Let's throw him in the system. But we have to send him down through waivers if we want to keep him to not cheat the system. He's already, yeah, so I have to call him back up, then send him back down. Hey, I'd be over the player limit. The things I do to keep realism. Who can I send down here quickly? Only Kulich, Roy, only our good players. Oh, the things I do for realism. Then the reverse. Johnson, get through waivers. Great. There you go. And why? Replacing all lines! I said replacing all lines! What's Kulich even up to here? 8 goals? Okay. I'll keep him on the 4-man power play, I guess. -3. Hold on, but would Bjorkstrand fix the -3? -2. Bjorkstrand, how you doing, buddy? 5 points in 7 games. I'm gonna keep him. I'm gonna keep Bjorkstrand there on the 4-man power play. In the real world, he's not a bust yet, but he's not the... No, he's just not a super flashy first-round pick. But he is what he is, not a problem. What it really means is replacing all lines except one. Enjoy your Easter egg hunts. Literally, Mighty Joe. Literally. It's a great way to put it. Benson has grown from an 86 to an 87, by the way, which is good. How's Tucson? 31, 7, and 3. We'll give Husso the game against the Panthers. But I might roll with Skinner more. Let's see. Hosting the Panthers. Benson's old team. Benson and May's old team. First period, 1-0 Zach Benson. There he is. Second period, 2-0 Marco Kasper. Okay. 2-0 lead here after 40 minutes. Third period, power play for the Panthers. Joe Veleno scores on the power play against Skinner, who's in. Another power play goal against Bushnevich restores our 2-goal lead. Power play Panthers, we kill that one off, but then Kyle Connor scores even strength soon after. Up by 1 with 5 minutes to go. Shots are pretty tied in the mid-30s. Final minute, and we hang on for the victory. Outshot 38-36, but we win 3-2. Stuart Skinner makes 36 saves and gets another victory. Bushnevich a goal and an assist. Matthews 2 assists. I thought it was Husso getting the start in that one, but no problem. For sure they're going to split these, right? Let's see. The game, for some reason, wasn't rotating the goalies in our... What, was it the Starfleet... yeah, the Starfleet sim. They weren't rotating the goalies. No, in this universe, he was fantasy drafted to Florida. Hey, and Zach Benson got himself an X Factor. He just got one just now. Shock and awe. Nice. Okay, Husso's going to be in for this one. Skinner gets his 10th win. He's 10-1-1. So Husso's starting this one. Let's see if it auto-rotates, as it should. Thank you. On the road against Dallas, 5-4 overtime win, just squeaking it out. And now, no, it didn't rotate to Skinner, as it should have. Now if we go Capitals, 3-0 loss. Great. Blues fire their head coach, Justice Wong. What a name, Justice. Now against the Penguins, did it rotate back to Husso? It should have. It did. We can't get any goals there. We got shut out 3-0. Matthews, in way less games, has now surpassed Mikko Rantanen for most points on the team, despite missing like 4 or 5 weeks. Incredible. Back-to-back losses there. Losing 3-0 and 3-2. Husso, man. 13-8-1, 900 save percentage, 3.2 goals against. He'll start this one, then I'm going Skinner for a little stretch. Flyers in Philly, 7-4 loss. Goodbye. I hate you, Ville! I hate you with all my heart! It's okay, Ville Husso. I love you in the real world. But in your NHL 24 your NHL 24 counterpart is a disgrace to the sport of hockey. Oh, boy. Skinner coming in. Husso trade bait for a forward, maybe. I don't know. Ville Husso with an 896 save percentage through 23 games. What a joke. Stuart Skinner, 902 through 15 appearances. Should we extend Skinner? Just, regardless of whether or not we keep him, should we just extend him? Slim Shady up to an 87 overall, by the way. How many millions do you want? 10.25, yeah. Yeah, right. I could do Slim Shady now, probably. Before he gets even better. We probably should have done this earlier. 9.025, 85%. 7.671, so 7.675 for 3 years? For 4 years? 7.675. Let's see what he says. If he does, it's not a bad contract. And I'll keep him as an RFA. We are trying to extend, wants 5.5. Wu Mei wants 3. We'll see on Wu Mei. Stuart Skinner wants almost 5 million. Yeah, you have to earn it. No, we'll just send the contract to Slim Shady and we'll keep the rest for later. Facing Doggy and the Rangers at Madison Square Garden. Stuart Skinner between the pipes for the foreseeable future. Byram opens it up. Second period, Fiala on the power play. Good old Kevin Fiala. Then Mark Stone makes it 2-1. Yeah, Rantanen really earned his $13 million when Matthews was out. Not. Power play goal from Matthews to tie it up at 2. Power play Rangers. We kill it off. Marchenko makes it 3-2. 3 goals on 24 shots against Skinner. Can he even get it to a 900 save percentage? Power play Rangers again. Kill it off. 4-2. Another sub 900 save percentage night. Sub 900 save percentage again. If Skinner can't do it, we're trading both of them. We're trading all 3 of our goalies if we have to. Shady extends. Great. Maple Leafs 3-2 win. David Rogers and the Penguins 5-1 win. 9-5 win. All right. Keep it going. Blackhawks 5-4 loss. What are all these crazy trades? Oh my goodness. No! No! No one's on my block. Stop sending me these offers. Eight-5 win. Who's Podol? 32, 24, and 4 is the record. Matthews, 71 points in 44 games. Imagine a full season of this. I'm disgusted. As we approach the deadline here, how are the plus minuses looking? Plus 13, 13, 10, 9, 0, and 0. 34 goals from Wu Mei. Dylan Strome, 47 points in 60 games. And 0 for the plus minus. Bushnevich almost point per game. Maybe we need a better second line center. Kulich, 9 goals, 7 assists. I've given you such good opportunities, Kulich. Come on. Casper, 38 points, -7. Bjorkstrand, what's he done? 10 points and a +2 in 18 games. I'll take that. Then Asenko, +3, +2, +2 from Roy. Strome and a goalie for a second line center and a third liner. I don't know. Kulich goes back down. He has been. It's just I'm angry with the plus minuses. Byram +8. Boquist +7. That's good. Shady +6. Nemec +2. Okay, they've gotten out of the negatives. At least there's that. They've gotten out of the negatives. And Skinner, 896 save percentage with 3.24 goals against average. It's not going to change anything, dog. We need major changes. A fourth line swap. We need to think bigger. We got to think bigger. Third line centerman? No, then where does Casper go? Here at the trade deadline, let's check out the trade blocks. Colton Braco's been offered to us 100 times. No, thank you. Victor Arvidsson. 16 goals. 22 assists. He's a +20. I'm close to firing the coach. Yeah, I'm close. 38 points and a +20. Victor Arvidsson. Expiring deal. Kuznetsov, sorry. I'm only looking at the overalls. Boone Jenner, 86 overall Boone Jenner. 37 points, +9. Nurse Dowdy. Anze Kopitar. Kopitar would be a big plus, but it would be for a one-year Band-Aid. Where are we in the division? We'll check that out after the trade blocks. JT Compher. 82 face-offs. 42 points. Even plus minus? No. Hey, there's Terravine on the trade block in Dallas. Love it. 9 points. Of course, instantly scores half as many points in less than... it's crazy. It's crazy. He'll... okay, the ice time. I take it back. The ice time's up. I was about to snap. McCann can still be second line center. McCann is still out there, but I don't know. Will he be that much of an upgrade? Vinny Trocheck. Great on faceoffs. 44 points and a +9. Vinny Trocheck's tempting. Trade for firsts with what, though? They don't want Strome even. No, this wouldn't make sense. We probably keep Strome. And hello, hello. Hello as well. Letang, Coyle, Anthony Chiarelli. 6 by 6.25. What a joke. Eric Carlson, Granlund, Pajot for third line center. I don't know about Casper. Then where does Casper go? Zuccarello's still out here. Lindholm, Schmaltz, Patrick Kane. Now there's someone who would simulate well. 66 points from Patty Kane right now. How are the Canucks doing now? But why are they going to trade Patty Kane? Hyman's still out here. Zach Hyman, 56 points and a +2. 4.5-star defense, Zach Hyman. Yeah, I'm not really looking to trade Strom. I'm just thinking about any potential upgrades that might have been out there, and none really were. Back to the goalies. Back to the drawing board on goalies. First was on the trade block. Morales still out here at an 85. Numbers have come back down to earth, though. Dustin Wolf still on the block. Dustin Wolf. Could he be our starter long-term? 4x5. Not a bad contract. And I'll give you Ville Husso, and he can be your starter once Allmark walks. Husso for Wolf could be an option for us. Signed for one less year, but for a little less money. 200K less. Husso for Wolf. Let's keep that in mind. Not sure. Wall in Calgary? It could be. Is Wall in Calgary? No. Maybe he went there, but he's not there right now. DeSmith is starting here because Kochetkov is injured. Melka. Vanacek's still available, but he'd just be a one-year Band-Aid. So if we're trading Stuart Skinner, but then they'd have too many goalies. That'd be a goalie, NHL goalie for NHL goalie. Unless it's a separate trade. We could do a separate trade. If we take Vanacek, they even have Zherenko. If we, trade value not that high for Igor Shesterkin. That's crazy, actually. Because his performance isn't there, I suppose. Vanacek, if we take him, do we run it back with Skinner next year? They could use, they need to free up a goalie spot in Montreal. Vitek Vanacek. Bad numbers with the Canadiens last season, but tearing it up in the AHL. I'm not even interested in Igor. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Look at these sim numbers. 3 years of above 3 goals against average. Not interested in Igor. Not interested. Higher the overall, higher the disappointment. Yeah, Vanacek's speaking to me for sure. Mackenzie Blackwood. Good old Mackenzie Blackwood. You know what, Gen Z? That's not a bad idea. We should get Vanacek and Wolf. Now you're talking my language. Vanacek and Wolf. I like it. That could be the move. That may very well be the move. Lingering on the block as an 83. But more storyline reason to get Vanacek buried in the AHL. Okay. First trade. Husso for Wolf. Could we get anything back? Elvis is an 89? Really? Are you serious? That's crazy. I've never seen him get that high of an overall. Anything even close to that. Take back a pick just in case. Trade for Swayman, making Morales the starter. No, we had Swayman, remember? We traded him away. He was a bum in Arizona. Wolf and a 6th just to balance it out for a sec. All right. 1-for-1 trade? No. I wonder what the record is for most goalies traded to and from a team in a season. Yeah, here we are, setting that record. We already gave both of our 7ths. I could toss in Fleury. Then too many goalies. No, I can't do Fleury though. Lundmark. We toss in Lundmark? Then more than 50 players. Oh my goodness. So we need to give a rookie or a draft pick. I don't have many. Look at Tuzolino. What? Where'd this growth come from? Wasn't Tuzolino a 55 overall? He's a 79. He'll be in the NHL next season. That's crazy. That's wild. No, we had Jeremy Swayman in the Coyotes series. He was a bum and we traded him away. Johnson, who just got off waivers, but then again, too many players. But you want him. I will check Tuzolino's stats here. Hold on. Tuzolino, what a tank. Tuzolino, 54 points in 46 games out of nowhere. Yeah, Blackwood is out there, but I like these storylines that are being presented to us. Okay, we'll dip into next year's picks then. Husso and a... No, start with the 7th. We'll start with the 7th. Because value's close. Husso and a 7th, you're quite far off. Then the 6th, and they're dancing in the streets. Husso and a 6th, you're not where you need to be. Husso and a 5th, aren't where you need to be. Husso and a 4th aren't where you need to be. Okay, we have one of our 3 second-round picks then. Husso and a 2nd. For Wolf, a 6th and a 7th. Quite far off. Quite far off. And quite far off. Okay. So that's how it's going to be, huh? Tuzolino, what a machine. Because you can barely even trade anybody because they would be over the limit of contracts. I'm going to take value back again. Chimera would have to be the guy. Yeah, they don't want Husso, they're going to take Husso. This broken game is going to take Husso. Unless we trade Husso to the Canadians, and then whatever we get from the Canadians, we trade for Wolf. We could try that. I'll give you Husso and Fleury. Fleury can go back to his home province. Husso and Fleury. For Vanacek, I have to take back Havilland. So, okay, there's no point in doing 2 of them then. Husso for Vanacek. And what can you toss in here? Junk. Rookie skaters. Can we get Tijaginla? Probably not. Virgilio. Maybe we could get Iginla, actually. But I'm going to flip them. Iginla and Vanacek for Husso. Has to be an unsigned player. Or is that just too crazy to take Iginla? Like one of their best prospects, if not their best. No, I can't take a player who's under contract. Virgilio and a 2nd. Vanacek, Virgilio, and a 2nd. What do you say? No. Columbus' own 3rd. We can give Columbus back their 3rd round pick. 3rd and a 5th. There you go. Trading a 5th. Okay, thank you. Goodbye, Ville Husso. And on the Blue Jackets, We'll get the 3rd. What if we keep the 5th as part of the 3-team deal? You'll just get the 3rd in Virgilio. But why would he match your block, right? He's only a prospect. Yeah, why would he match your block? Everyone except him, of course. Virgilio, however you pronounce his name. Once doesn't get that close. Okay, I do have to add the 5th. I don't know if I want to. Kane's 5th. No. Can I give you... I could give them Skinner probably, right? How about with Fleury? Fleury in the 5th? Unless we trade Skinner there. Okay, so I'm gonna keep the draft picks then. I will give you Skinner and Virgilio for Wolf, and maybe we can take a little bit back. I get the 3rd and the 5th from Montreal. Let's see if I can get another 5th from Columbus here. Maybe even more. Let's go crazy with a 4th next year. A 4th next year. No. Okay, let's go back to the 5th then. 5th rejected. 6th and 2 7ths. 6th and a 7th. 6th. 7th and then straight up. The amount of games you gotta play. Straight up. Quite far off in value. Seventh in 2028. Sixth in 2028. Fifth in 2028. Fourth, and actually I'll do in 2027. They want that one, I forgot. Fourth in 2027. Wow. A 3rd for a 7th in 2028. Just the 3rd. From a 7th to a 3rd. It's the same message all the time. Maybe I need to trade... Okay, here's what we're going to do. Trade Skinner somewhere else. Like Tampa. Team needs a goalie. Skinner to Tampa, where he can go be an elite starter in Tampa. There you go. And whatever return we get back from Tampa, we'll use that added with Virgilio. No, a 3rd doesn't get it, so a 4th and a 7th won't get it done. Skaters, man. I don't know who's going to match their block. Andrew Crystal and Ryan Strome. But they can't take play. It has to be unsigned players. Is Crystal unsigned? No, Crystal's signed. I guess we could do 1. Or I could do more if they're high enough value. No, that's too much value. Crystal on a pick, I guess. Crystal a 3rd and a 4th. Crystal a 3rd and a 6th. No. Okay, Crystal in the 3rd. Sweeten it just a touch. No, I don't want to give you anything. Give me a 4th and a 5th instead of a 3rd. I'm going to do this all day. I could do this all day, AI. I could do this all day. Fourth. A 3rd is sweetened just a touch. Okay, so fine. I can get a 5th, or I can give you a 7th and get a 3rd. So you want just a touch? Here's just a touch. Here's just a touch. A 2028 7th. Here's just a touch. There you go. Skinner to the Lightning. Now back to Columbus. Columbus. Dustin Wolf. Did it throw in some bums instead of 7? We have no bums. We're not old enough of a franchise to have years of drafted bums. Virgilio and Crystal. Straight up for Dustin Wolf. Rejected. Some of the picks that we took back then. So now we have 3 seconds, 3 thirds. Tampa's third that we just got. Rejected. We'll add in the Canadiens' 5th. So now I'm bringing all the trades together. A third, a 5th, Virgilio and Crystal. Almost there. Almost there. 6th in 2027. A third, a 5th, and a 6th. Quite close to fair value. Yeah, okay. Another 5th. Who knows if he's going to be any good. Thank you very much. Dustin Wolf, welcome to Arizona. Oh my goodness, what a journey. Fleury has almost no value. He might as well just stay as third goalie, but he's not going to play. Brand new tandem, just like that. Brand new tandem, just like that. Dustin Wolf and Vitek Vanacek. And of course, Wolf is in the AHL. Of course he is. That makes perfect sense. How's he even down there? He'd have to go through waivers. What? How is he even there? Wolf will turn auto goalie rotate back on. And we'll also check the penalty kill numbers. Can we get above 71%? I don't think Wolf did. You can scroll back in the video if you want to double check that, but I don't think he did. Arizona. 74.7, slowly getting better. Okay, here we go. Coyotes debut for Wolf and for Vanacek here on Long Island at UBS Arena to face the Islanders to try to go towards the end of the year with a winning record. First period, okay, I was about to snap, but 2 goals on 20 shots. You allow a shot a minute. Are you serious? This poor guy. 28 the shots after 20. Second period, still 2-0. 2 goals on 36 shots. The man is standing on his head, and we have nothing. We have only 14 shots in 40 minutes. They had more shots in 20. We have 14 shots in 40 minutes, and we give them a power play. Great idea. See, it's not the goaltending. No matter what, we could lose 7-0 in this game. Those first 2 periods tell me it's not the goaltending. Man, what a joke. What a real sick joke. Stop calling me on Discord, Slim! Shots end 47-24, and we lose 2-0. Mackenzie Blackwood shutout. Oh my goodness, of course. Who else? Is Cons out? I don't know. We can't go to a B- coach. How about Peterson? Jacob Peterson. Did he get fired? What happened? He was Chicago's coach last year. 61% fit, almost identical? Yeah. Welcome aboard, Jacob Peterson. Welcome aboard, Jacob Peterson. Delmas gets fired. This guy gets demoted. This guy gets demoted. And this guy gets demoted. AHL associate. This guy, sorry, no. Stanton will become goalie coach. Khan's associate coach, but interim head coach. There you go. 84 staff chemistry, and we're struggling this badly. Can't be. Cannot be. Let's go. I don't like the rank of your roster. Okay, Jacob Peterson, welcome aboard. New head coach Jacob Peterson. Khan's demoted to associate coach. Same chemistry, I think. Could be a little bit different. Power play plus 4 and 0. Yeah, I think that was the same. Do we need a third line scorer before the deadline? Or can Kulich be that guy? Trade Kulich for a sniper? No, we can't trade Kulich. He's our best prospect. Denisenko could be a guy who gets traded. He has value. He's good. But an expiring deal, we probably can't keep him after this year, actually, Denisenko. He's been good. He's been a trooper. He's been solid. But maybe Denisenko gets traded now for a rental, since he can't stay next season. That's true. Denisenko can't stay next season. Is there a third line scorer that we could pick up as we're about to approach the deadline here? Or do we play let's play this first game with the new coach. Yeah, let's play this game against the Blue Jackets. Our first game with the new coach. Here at Nationwide Arena. Dustin Wolf against his old team. First period, 2-1. Nylander, then May, then Kapanen. Second period, 3-2. Benson and Matthews. We're up by 1. Shots 28-17. We're finally getting shots on net. Power play Arizona. Killed off by the Blue Jackets. The offense has been better since Matthews returned. Yes. Power play again. 5-on-3. The best power play in the NHL. Can't score on the 5-on-3. A fourth power play. Nothing. Now here comes the Blue Jackets. 5 minutes to go. 3-2 game. Final minutes. And Kulich adds the empty netter for his 10th goal of the season. Shots end 45-24. And we win 4-2. Allmark makes 41 saves. Matthews a goal and an assist. 4-2 win in the coach's debut. Do we trade Denisenko for a third line scorer, or do we just move on and this is our team? Victor Arvidsson is definitely tempting. Or even Evgeny Dadonov's there. If we were to say Denisenko on his way out... Not a lot of trade value. It would take more picks. I don't want to move more picks. I like our picks. We have 3 seconds, 2/3. I like these picks. Let's look at the player. You know what? Find trade and then move on. I'm not going to scroll through every team and go crazy. Slim, I'm going to block you. I'm going to block you, Slim. Denisenko, 16 trade offers. Picks, anything that's not picks. Othman, picks, rubric, a different rubric. Basically a third, a 6th and a 7th. Other teams offer thirds. Yeah, just picks for Denisenko. Okay, forget it. This is the team, ladies and gentlemen. This is the team. With 20 games left in the season, we need to win more than half. We need to win at least, I'd say, 12 of the next 20. We got to go 12-8 in the next 20 games. As we currently sit 4th in the Central Division. We could still win the division at this point, technically. It's a weaker division-ish. Not well. I mean, it's not like anyone's running away, I should say. Sim through the deadline. Well, big trade here. So Husso, Excuse me. Husso, after being traded to Montreal, gets flipped to Dallas. And Teravainen, who had been traded to Dallas, gets flipped to Montreal. DeMello, Teravainen, and Jeannot to the Canadiens. Husso, MBN, and Pinelli to the Stars. Parayko and a second to Dallas for JT Compher. Graham Clark on waivers. 78 overall, 24 years of age. Why not? Throw him in the system. Love a good waiver claim. Okay, trades around the NHL. Philippe Danault to the Avalanche. Justin Falk to the Flyers. Zane Park to the Senators. JVR to the Wild. Ville Husso in that deal, like we said. Drew Doughty to the Capitals. Braden Shen to the Wild. Jake DeBrusk and Kasperi Kapanen to the Wild as well. Jean-Gabriel Pageau to the Kings. Warren Fogle to the Golden Knights. Fowler to the Blackhawks. Trevor Moore to the Ducks. Arvidsson to the Canadiens. And there you have it. Okay. We got to win 12 out of 20 at least. Starting now, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go see some games periodically. Let's go see the Kings after the next 4 games. Bowen Byram, broken foot. I'm gonna snap. Bowen Byram out for the remainder of the regular season. Maybe back in like round 2 of the playoffs. Bowen Byram breaks his foot, and our top defenseman is out as we continue to be plagued by this injury bug. Matthews, and now Byram. Boqvist, Shady, top pair. Boqvist, Kulikov, Peak, Myers. Oh my god, I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Unless Peak goes second pair. Kulikov and Myers are doing well. +8, +3. Okay. Let's try Peak second pair for now. Penalty kill. Great, and that's a big left-handed guy. Nemec comes up to unit 2. Peak can go unit 3. Incredible. Incredible. Swap Boqvist and Shady? Give me a sec. It would give a +2. I don't know, Boqvist to +10. Shady's our guy, though. 49 points and a +5. It would give a +2 to the top pair, though. Okay, I'll give them a chance. +10, +1, +5, +2. Let's see how it works with Boqvist there, giving it the +2. 6-4 win, 4-0 win. Very nice. 3-1 loss, 6-5 shootout loss. We're 35, 26, and 5. The Avalanche are pulling away. You know what? Well, actually, no. The Kings aren't in our division. The Avalanche are. Goes to the Avalanche. On the road, 4-2 loss, and then a 3-2 win. 36, 27, and 5. This would be a big win here against the Avalanche, who are 4 points above us. At home to face the Avalanche. First period, 1-1. Casper on the power play, Hughes on the power play. Second period, no scoring shots, 22-16 for the Coyotes. We need a huge third period. Darnell Nurse scores. We need a big third period. We're going to get 1 goal all game. Right, here we go. Marco Casper scores his second. There's some passion. 2-2 game. We got to win this one for the division. We got to win this one. Power play Avalanche killed off. Thank you, Dylan Strome up 3-2. Wu Mei up 4-2. Thomas Harley answers right back. It's a 4-3 game. 1 goal lead with 2 minutes left. 90 seconds. Wu Mei adds the empty netter. There's a passion effort. There's some passion in the third period to try and force our way into the playoffs. Every game counts. I'm like a tinkerer. The tinkerer. Like, what's his name? Ranieri with Leicester City. Having to tinker with every little small detail of this team to try to get to the playoffs. At home against the Ducks, 4-3 win. Austin, I was about to go crazy. Yeah? Strained hamstring, out for a few days. I was about to go crazy. You know what, Casper? You've been showing me passion. First line, Marco Casper. Jordan Martineau, get in there. 5-1 win. Hopefully only for like 2 games that Matthews is out. 5-1 win, 5-4 shootout loss, and in Detroit, 3-2 overtime win. 1 more game without Matthews, and he's back. I'm not sure what happened in the game against Florida, though. Matthews is back. Injuries continue to kill us. Marnock has 5 points in 8 games. That's crazy. Casper, how you doing, buddy? 20 goals on the year for Marco Casper. Well done. How's the defense looking? Plus 14, plus 8, plus 4, plus 4. Okay, so we'll keep it like this for now. 4-3 shootout loss against the Panthers. We're 40, 27, and 7 with 8 games left in the season. We're sitting atop the Central at the moment, but it's not done yet. Big game up against after. Yeah, these are both losing teams in the division, but still, a win's a win against them. At home, let's see. This episode's getting long. Blues 2-1 overtime win. Jets 4-3 overtime loss. We're 41, 27, and 8 against the Red Wings, who are a losing team. Let's go see the Canucks maybe on the road against Vancouver. Detroit beats us 4-2. We're 1 game up on the Minnesota Wild, who we're about to face as well on the road against the Canucks in Vancouver. Okay. Slim Shady. Let me block Slim Shady. Block. There you go. Done. First period, 0-0. Second period, 1-0 Coyotes. Austin Matthews puts us up. Thank you. That's Aiden Hill. Shots are 27-20 for the Coyotes. Sorry, for the Canucks through 40, but we're up 1-0. I thought we were the Canucks for a second, since because of our Canucks series, but no, we are the Coyotes, and Austin Matthews has put us up 1-0. Power play, Arizona killed off by Vancouver into the final 10 minutes. Patty Kane ties it at 1, though, for Vancouver. Final 5 minutes of this one. Power play, Coyotes, big opportunity, killed off by the Canucks, but Wu Mei scores late. Is that enough? Yes, it is. Boquist adds the empty netter, and the Coyotes win 3-1. Every game counts. That's another big 2 points. Dustin Wolf, the machine, makes 32 saves. Wu Mei with the game-winning goal. And we come away with a 3-1 victory. Now on come the Avalanche in Colorado. RJ, welcome back. Guess what day it is today? Hump Day, yes sir. Imagine if Matthews wasn't on this team this season. Tell me about it. So here we are with 92 points. The Avalanche are 4 points behind. This could be enough to put us ahead of the Avalanche, but then we got to face the Wild in Colorado. A big, big game here with implications. First period, 1-0 Avs. Philippe Dano, our good friend Philippe. Second period, did we clinch? I didn't see that. We clinched. Oh, thank goodness we clinched. But still, now we want to win the division to not have to play a wild card. We want to play a wild card team, not play second. I don't want the Wild to pass us when we play the Avalanche. Third period, we're down by 1. Dylan Strome ties it. We're doubling the shots, 24-12, but Tyler Johnson puts the Avs back ahead. And there's Jordan Eberle making it 3-1 Avalanche. 3 goals on 15 shots, 4 goals on 18 shots, as it's 4-1 Avalanche. And we'll call it 4-1 loss. We clinched, but we need that top spot. We want that top spot. Big game against the Oilers. 3-2 win, and now here it comes against the Wild, who actually, they've fallen back a bit. So our biggest competition are the Avs, who are 4 points back but have 2 games in hand. We need a big win here against the Wild in Minnesota at Xcel Energy Center. They're 41-30-7. First period, 3-1 Coyotes. Yamamoto opens it on the power play, but then Strome, May, and Dmitry Kulikov on Vasilevsky. 3 goals on 12 shots. We're up by 2. Second period, 3-3. Kapanen and Terry on the power play. Shots are 23-22 through 40, and we're tied at 3 after these 2 periods. Third period action, we need a goal here. The postseason might depend on this. Marco Kasper puts us up 4-3. Wild power play now. We kill it off. Olympiad, welcome back. 5 minutes ago. Up by 1. Out shooting the Wild by a little bit in the final 90 seconds. Let's go. We hang on tight for the victory. Shots end 36-32. We needed that. 4-3 the final as the Coyotes take it. Strome a goal and an assist. Kasper a goal. Big win in Game 81. As we now move to the last game of the season to tie last year's win total at 45. We have not clinched the division. We're 2 points up on the Avs, but they have a game in hand. At home against the Sharks, who are a very good team. They're 48-25-6. This win would not clinch the division, but would give us the best chance possible. The Avs would have to win their last 2 games. If they win just 1, I think that's enough. If we lose this one, yeah, I believe so. Game 82 of year number 3, finishing it off against the Sharks. We've made the playoffs. We want to win this Central Division. It's showtime. First period, 2-0 Coyotes early. Mikko Rantanen on the power play, then Tyler Myers on our good old friend Tristan Jarry. Second period, 4-1 Coyotes. Wallinder gets one back for the Sharks, but then Matthews and Kasper make it a 4-1 game. Shots 35-21, and we're up by 3 here in the third period for win number 45. We were on pace for what? 40 wins in the first half? Axel Sandin Pellikka. No, season's not over yet. It's game 82 of the season, Palm. Axel Sandin Pellikka brings the Sharks within 1. Taylor Hall makes it a 1-goal game. Final 5 minutes of this one, hanging on tight with 40 shots on net. Final 2 minutes. Put it to bed. No, Niederreiter! Oh, Niederreiter pushes it to overtime. Shots end 43-34. We haven't gone in yet this episode, so we'll go in now. Oh my goodness. Yeah, fan art would be great. I would love that. Memes, fan art, like 2BC, that would be great. Oh my goodness, we've made the playoffs. But to hopefully have the best chance of winning the division, we got to win this in overtime. Coyotes legend Taylor Hall revenging him. Slim Shady! Just like that, all alone! Oh my goodness. Sorry, I was taking a sip of water, and just like that, Slim Shady cut through the D like a hot knife through butter, and he was all alone with Tristan Jarry. Kirill Bang leading the Sharks in goals with 36. Sean Avery's going to love that. Offensive zone draw. Matthews, Rantanen, and Shady. Sharks win it back. Shea Theodore bumps off the puck. Here's Rantanen with space. Big save, rebound. Short angle. Just kind of got it on net. Kachuk's bumped, but he keeps possession. Rantanen's hit, but now here come the Sharks the other way. It's Stamkos versus Shady. Stamkos gets I think Shady kind of broke that up. It's in the corner now for the Sharks. One-timer, big save from Wolf. Now here come the Coyotes back the other way. Rantanen, that's in. Come on, let's go skate. Shady picks it up with Matthews. All alone, Austin Matthews scores! Austin Matthews seals it for win number 45. And the season ends with a 45-29-8 record for your Arizona Coyotes. Wow, we needed that. We needed that. Austin Matthews in alone. Great pass from Shady. The captain wins it at home in the last game of the season. Tape to tape, Shady. With the C on his chest, Austin Matthews. Big win to end the season. We'll see you in the postseason, everybody. We'll see you in the playoffs. Shots end 47-35, and we squeak out the 5-4 win. Matthews showing why he's the captain. Let's go. $45, 29, and 8. We clinched the division with that one. Yes. We win the division for the first time in this franchise mode. And we have our best record yet, because last year we were 45, 31, and 6. This year, 45, 29, and 8. Making the playoffs. Let's go there. Winning the Central, but not the West or the President's Trophy. Baby steps. Let me just put this down in the Excel sheet. Very good. Have the Coyotes ever won the division? Coyotes division title. They won in 2012. They won the division. So the first time in what, like almost, is it 15? No, like in 14 years. Wow. Big win to finish off the division. Let's get everyone to game 82. And there you go. Okay, let's check out the end-of-year stats now. I did not think we'd have this record for 90% of the... No. Matt and Rantanen ends with 100 points. There you go. Did not think that. We were on pace for 40 wins after the first half. Or 40... Was it 40 or 42? But we end with 44. More than we... Better second half than the first. And we end 8th best in the NHL. Hurricanes win the President's Trophy. We end 8th best. We tie for the highest scoring team in the league, but allowing 3.21 goals per game puts us closer to the top than the bottom, unfortunately. More in the middle, but yeah, more in the middle. Power play drops a little bit to 28.1%, no problem. Can we get the penalty kill above 80? Woo! 75.3. The worst penalty kill in the NHL. We keep overhauling it, and it keeps staying just as bad. So I don't know what to say. 75.3. Let me just put that in the sheet. Our best power play ever, as the last 2 years, we're at 20 and 20.5. 28.1, great news. But penalty kill, 75.3. That is revolting. Point totals now. Mikko Rantanen, 63 goals last year. He gets 49 this year with 100 points to lead the team. He didn't do much without Matthews, but it was respectable enough. Zach Benson, 74 assists and 92 points from the 20-year-old in his first full season here in Arizona. That's big. What a year from Zach Benson. Austin Matthews, 42 goals and 90 points in 63 games played. That injury had him miss 19 games, unfortunately, but he would have passed last season's numbers if he was able to stay healthy. Bushnevich scores 72 and 21. Wu Mei with a 40-goal season. Look at that. 67 points, but a -5. Like, what do you want me to say? Dylan Strome scores 64 points, which is a nice bounce back from certain moments in this season. We'll take 64 points for Dylan Strome. Slim Shady, new career high, 61 points and a +6 for him. Marco Kasper was very reliable. 55-point season from the third-line center in his sophomore year. Very impressed with Marco Kasper. Oliver Bjorkstrand scored 21 points in 40 games. So you know what? About a 44-point pace or something over a full season. 21 points and a +4 while only playing like 13 minutes a night. I can accept that. Boakfist, 33 points and a +17. Down from last year. Yeah, he scored 51 points last year. Bowen Byram, 32 points and a +10 in 60 games played. Good year from him. Injury troubles. 27 points and a +11 from Nemec. 24 points in 77 games from Joshua Roy. Limited ice time. Yuri Kulich, 20 points in 81 games. He was given a bit more ice time. Would want to see more from Kulich. Denisenko, 20, playing 7:28 per night. Scores as much as Denisenko. Crazy. Eller, 16 and 68. Myers, 13 and a +5. Kulikov 13 and a +10. Martinook 5 points, -2 in 8 games. Peak 3 points and a +5 in 22 games. Well done. Goaltending, in the end, Dustin Wolf with us goes 9-5-2. 1 shutout, 910 save percentage, 2.93 goals against average. Better than anybody else, so we'll take it. Marc-Andre Fleury was a disgrace, 888 save percentage, while Vitek Vanacek goes 4-0-2 with a 933 save percentage and 2.15 goals against. Is Vanacek our starter? I don't know. So many people turned on the Jets as the season went on. Either they fell apart or they turned on the Jets. Yeah. Not a ton of consistency. Either they turned on the Jets or they kind of fell apart. In the entire NHL, Connor McDavid wins the Art Ross with 124 points. The Rocket goes to Jaden Pittis. Look at that. 66 goals from Jaden Pittis, and he'll win the Rocket. Great news for him. Most assists in the league, Cale Makar with 83. Zach Benson ends third in the league with assists at his 74. Plus-minus, +49 for Evan Bouchard. Penalty minutes, Mila Wren with 158. There you go, Mila Wren. Trouble with triples as well was up here with 138. Hits 180 from Data Soong. What? Data Soong with 180 hits. That's crazy. 21 goals, 56 assists. Most blocks, Brett Pesce, 135. Most giveaways to Radko Gudas. Most takeaways to Artemi Panarin, really. And fights, 21 fights for Middleton, Triples, and Tony Twist Jr. Kirill Bang, what did Kirill Bang do? 83 points. So looking at defensemen, 91 points from Makar, but 83 from Kirill Bang, 74 from King Kristoff. Any other created guys here? Shady with 61, Cork with 57. He was leading. He was way above point per game at the start of the year. Fell off a little bit. Ron Burgundy with 54, but a -16. And in the end, the goalies. Let's see the goalies. Let's see all of our best friends we traded away. So Jeremy Swayman, don't forget, yes, we had him at the beginning. 2 years in Arizona. Mighty Joe was asking about that earlier. Bang with 34 goals. Yeah, hold on. I didn't mention that. Bang had 83 points, but 37 goals. Forgot to mention that. 37 goals from Kirill Bang. So where are our good friends? Let's see the Vezina numbers they put up once traded. Let's see him. Stuart Skinner on his third team of the year goes 12-3-1 with Tampa, 902 save percentage, and 2.99 goals against average. In the end on the year, goes 29-11-3. Love it. He wasn't the one we were as worried about. The one we had more anger for was, let's see, Husso. Husso's Vezina numbers with Detroit. Yeah, there they are! There they are! 921 save percentage, 6-2-2, 2.59 goals against. There it is. Oh, I hate you, EA. Oh, yeah. That's the good stuff. Morales. Ooh, ugly numbers in the end for Morales. Was that it for everybody? So, in the end, minimum 40 games played. 50 games played, let's say. Save percentage, 917 from Logan Thompson. No one who we had all year among these names. And goals against average, 2.68 from Demko. None of our guys up here either. Sorry. Rookie skaters. 67 points. Oh, Wu Mei was a rookie this year. That's true. Technically, Wu Mei was a rookie. So she might just win the Calder. Ludwig Lander, the first overall pick, the franchise player, scores 55 points, while Wu Mei scores 40 goals and 67. That should be a Calder season. It should be. And rookie goalies, Shilovs and Portillo. There's Eric Portillo. What does he do in LA? 5-3-2 with a 903 save percentage, 2.91 goals against average, of course. There you have it. And finally, down in the AHL, did Zume in the year? Yeah, 67 points in 68 games from Zume, 55 from Sikora, and Geeky with 52. Not really many other players we're looking at for growth from. And goalies, Ratzlaff, 920 save percentage. Young did okay. There you go. And the record, 46, 16, and 6 in Tucson. Still more games to go in the season, though. Okay, so all that being said, let's see who our opponent will be in round number 1, ladies and gentlemen. The year number 3 postseason will begin against the Edmonton Oilers, who finished 45, 33, and 4. Because of a stronger division, we face a wild card team that had as good of a record as ours. Let's check out the Oilers lineup for next episode. The day after, no, in 3 days, not after, but on Monday, yeah, Monday's live stream, the playoffs against the Oilers. Let's see the Edmonton lineup here. Oilers, Jesper Bratt at a 90 overall, McKinnon at a 97, and Necas at an 89. Bratt, McKinnon, Necas, Tuck, Novak, and Lehkonen. Kreider, Paul, Petan, Cotter, Steele, and Kubalik on the fourth line. Defense, Matheson and Zub, Edmondson and Ekholm, McNabb and Miller, and goaltending, Georgiev backed up by Nedeljkovic. Georgiev, 31, 26, and 3 on the season, sub 900 save percentage, and 3.3 goals against average, though. So maybe we can take advantage of that. But of course, Nathan McKinnon this year, only 82, okay, been 72 games, 82 points, 46 goals. Jesper Bratt, 85 points on the year. Nate Chass, 89 points. Strong team here in Edmonton, absolutely. Mike Matheson, 48 points season. Strong team in Edmonton. Anything else now? To end off the episode, ladies and gentlemen, a few last things, contracts and whatnot. If we want to think about any extensions in the comments, if you're going to get your comments in ASAP, we got Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then the episode will come on Monday. Bjorkstrand would want... We have only $5.1 million in extension dollars, so Bjorkstrand very likely will walk because that money's going to go to Wu Mei. We're going to try to sign... I'd probably... Maybe 3 years right now. 3.375 is not a bad offer. 3.375, 85% is 2.875. Or do we stretch that extra season at 3.725 and it would cost 3.1675? 3.175. 3.175 for 4 years. 3.375. So 4 years at 3.175 or 3 years at 2.875. 3.175 minus 2.875. 300,000 cheaper, but we get the extra year. I think 4 years makes more sense. So 4 years, yeah, as Jenzy McKenzie agrees. We'll do 4 years on Wu Mei, keeping her as an RFA. That would only leave us with a couple minutes. Well, that would only leave us with a couple million left for anybody else. Going to be tight with Roy and whoever else wants to be in this lineup. I don't know. 8 years. EA has done enough to you today. Thank you, Mr. Connoisseur. I appreciate that. Good to see you back in the chat. Let's go with the 8x4 to cheese it up because of what EA has done to us. Goalies, Fleury is expiring. We'll let him expire or retire, whatever it is. Vanacek I'd like to extend. And he wants cheap. This is where we'll get EA. 8 years at 1.6? No, but let's get EA here. We're going to get you good, EA. We're going to get you good. 3 years at 800K. 3 by 800 on Vitek Vanacek. Yeah. This is what you've done to me, EA. And this is the price I will rectify. The ransom I will rectify on you. Our unsigned players. Tuzolino, what a monster. Seneca from a 73 to a 74. At least there's that. He had a 93-point season in the OHL, finally. While Tuzolino has 69 points in 56 games. As a two-way D. He could be in the NHL next season. 8-year, 800K. Let's go for it. How does the draft class look? Draft class. Medium Elite going number 1. Joe Aginla. Medium Elite. Yeah, normal draft class. We sort by potential. Any later gems in this one so far? No later gems of Medium Elite found yet by our scouts. Any low elites? 1 low elite, Nasir Irving. 1 low elite late. Lawrence Williams in the 20s as a medium top 6. A couple of later low top 6. Hugo Wallet. I said all these QMJHL names already, right? We had fun with these. Or Donald Leach, Pascal Valiquette, Hugo Wallet, Sylvain Julien, Laurent Meteau, Johnny Palmieri, Bernard Deschamps, Nathaniel Fraser, Tommy McGrath, Nathan Brisson. Yeah, we did all these. And I think that might be it. So the new coach is looking good. Since we got the new coach, what was our record? With Peterson, Jock Peterson here. Baseball player, Jock Peterson, Jacob Peterson. His record with us has been 13-4-4 since he came in. I think that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. We saw the team, we saw the staff, we saw the draft class. Now, the biggest question heading into the postseason will be probably the penalty kill. If you have any thoughts on the lineup itself, please let me know. But here are our forwards. Kulich has grown to an 81 overall. That's good news. Here's our defense with Bo and Byram out for another week or so. So Byram should be back soon during this round, which is great news. Who starts between Wolf and Vanacek? Wolf played more and was solid, 9-5-2, 910 save percentage, 2.93 goals against. While Vanacek in 7 appearances went 4-0-2, 933 save percentage, 2.15 goals against. So who gets the start in the postseason? And I've tried everything for the penalty kill. I've tried everything. I need you, if you're watching this, I need you to leave a comment. Leave a comment and tell me what's Unit 1, what's Unit 2, what's Unit 3 for the penalty kill. Even if you say nothing else, leave the comment just with that and I'll reply with a heart. Just tell me what are your thoughts for the penalty kill. Unit 1 is currently Matthews Benson with Nemec Myers. Unit 2 is Kasper Rantanen with Kulikov Shady. And Unit 3 is Strome Roy with Peak Bokvist. Also keep in mind that Bo and Byram will be back soon. So keep that in mind when you give your suggestion. Aside from that, I don't think there's much to touch. And we'll see what happens here for the postseason. Last year we lost in round 2, so we're hoping to make it at least a Western... I say at least, I feel like that would be a stretch. But we're hoping for at least a Western Conference final. And we'll be live on Monday night, which is... Remind me what day that is. That is the 10th... No, today's the 9th. It'll be the 12th. Monday, August 12th, around 7 p.m. Eastern, we'll be live with the 2026 postseason here for the Coyotes. So we'll be live again tomorrow with Starfleet, then live on Monday with Coyotes, live on Tuesday with the Expos. The Canucks episode went up earlier today as well. The Canucks, will be another episode coming out next Thursday, I believe I'm going to be planning it for, and upload while I'm on vacation. So there's a lot going on the channel for the first couple of weeks of August. Hope that you're all enjoying it. Leave a like if you are, and of course, subscribe if you haven't already, as we've just surpassed 8,000 subscribers. It's been a fantastic journey, and there's just much more to come, and I hope that you'll be around for it. So join us in the Discord server if you haven't already. The Discord server, close to 700 members, always talking sports and your own franchise modes, close to 700 members in there. Hit the bell to be notified when we go live and when those uploads come your way, and that'll just about do it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching. Big night for the Coyotes. There were some very stressful moments as this one went over 3 hours, but we made our way to the playoffs. And now it's time, it doesn't matter how you got to the dance. Now what can you do on the dance floor? Who is your season MVP and anything else you want to know? Let me know down in the comments over here on YouTube or over on Discord. And we'll talk soon. Have a lovely rest of your Friday. We'll see you tomorrow for Starfleet. And I hope everyone's staying well, staying hydrated, staying active. And we'll talk soon. Thanks for being here. And good night, everybody.